Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for coming out and joining us on another episode of Melanated and Candid. It's the color of truth. So today we're going to be doing some reaction videos. We'll take a look at a couple different videos and then react and respond to them accordingly. So we thank you for coming out and joining us today. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my lovely ladies. How are you ladies doing today?
What's up? I'm chilling, enjoying the weather. It's starting to finally cool off a little bit. Still a little humid, but weather's great. Actually, looking forward to this one. So yeah, the women exposing themselves, and I'm here for all the foolishness today. I'm ready.
All right, all right. How you doing today, Miss Neats? You on mute. You on mute.
See, yeah, I ain't no good today. See, I'm doing good and I'm acting up. So yeah, I'm just ready. I'm ready. How you doing, sis?
I'm good. Ready
I
to
think
get.
we all gonna be acting up today.
Right.
It's just one of those days. So, um, today, like I said, we'll be talking about whether or not moms are really operating in the best interest of their children when it comes to parenting and the roles that they take on and the choices that they make in order to be able to further the interests of their children. So, I am going to wait a minute. Well, I think I'll be doing something. I'm gonna go ahead and get the first video queued up so I can share
So
it.
while you get that queued up, so it's interesting how we live in an age where for the last 50 years it's always been presumed that mom was always in the best interest of the child. Mothers are nurturing. This is just what we do. It's natural for us to tend to our kids. It's natural for our kids to cling to us. But what social media has done has really exposed a lot of activity that is not or does not represent that we really operate in the best interest of our children. And oftentimes there's too much evidence out there of women having relationships with their children that are inappropriate, women that are engaging in activities around their kids that is totally unacceptable and inappropriate. So, yeah, social media, I've been saying this for a while, it's a gift and a curse. Big data wasn't supposed to benefit the people, but now we're seeing that a lot of these little stories weren't necessarily one-offs. So, yeah, we got a few videos we're going to show today. And just have some reactions to it and see what you think about what we know as world's greatest mom.
Super funny. So I think I got it together, y'all. So this first video that we gonna look at is about the 10-year-old boy that called the show to find his mom a man.
Can't be mad. He trying to help out.
And you know what? At first, when I was watching the video, hey, is he trying to help out? He trying to help out. But first of all, at what point in time does a 10-year-old is not interested in finding a mate for his mother? A 10-year-old don't even want to think about his mama with his daddy, let alone somebody else. Not no
Right.
10-year-old boy.
Mhm.
So the fact that they're that engaged that he would call a show like Kendra G looking for his mother a mate, and that wasn't even what was shocking. What was shocking was as the conversation progressed, you started realizing how inappropriate this mother son duo actually is.
Yeah, because well, I mean, we'll let the video do its thing. Let me see if I
Make
can.
it bigger.
Oh shoot! See, this is what happens when I be trying to make stuff bigger. Wait a minute, I fat fingered it. All right.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
You ready?
Yeah.
What you got on your head?
My head's cough. Get your. This is my first time ever being on this. My 10-year-old child just put me on here.
Hey. Your 10-year-old child put you on my show?
Oh my God.
Where y'all
We
calling
need
me from?
somebody, and I need a man to take care of my mom.
You okay, wait, go back to your son.
Go ahead.
So you are trying to find your mom a man
Yeah, so he can take care of me and my mom.
so he can take care of you and your mother.
Mhm.
Where your daddy at?
Oh, my daddy,
Listen,
he really take care of me like that.
Why he's
I want you to hear what he said about his dad. Let it play. Go back about 10
Hold
seconds
on,
and
where
let it
your
play for
mama
what he
at? Where your
He
daddy
really don't take
at?
care of me like that. He only buy me games.
He what, baby?
He only buy me games and stuff.
He buys you games.
Hmm.
So now you want to find a new daddy
Yeah, they can take
Stop
care
it,
of
Rod.
me.
that can take care of you. All right, so you making it clear?
I can't.
So my problem with him saying he only buys me games, first of all, that's something he got from his mama. And the reason why that's something he got from his mama, because as a 10-year-old boy who enjoys games, if you have a parent that's buying you games, you don't look at that as negative. You think that's the fun parent, the one that's buying you the games, the one that's allowing you to play and be a kid. That's the fun parent. So for this boy to be sitting here saying my daddy don't really take care of me, all he do is buy me games, maybe that's all you ask your daddy for. Or maybe you don't know that your daddy paying child support and those video games is just extra that he's doing for you. So for him to say that in and of itself, he got that from his mama. His mama said he don't do nothing for you but buy you games. I'm the one that takes care of you.
That part.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, as long as you hear that part, like you hear the mom talking through the kid.
Which is why he needed to find her a man to take care of him and the mom. Because how do you know
Exactly.
even the role that a man's supposed to take on?
Right.
All right.
Clear. This is the son's request for his mama, and you got to be able to take care. Now, is it just you and your mama? You got any brothers and sisters?
Yes,
Just me and him.
but I got a brother. He in Atlanta. He 21.
He's 21.
Oh, okay. Oh, you telling all the family business? No, no. You telling all the business. What? Now, is this his Facebook page or this is your Facebook page?
This is my Facebook page.
Now you know it's real when your son, who is 10 years old,
I know.
is on Facebook. Now, are you familiar with my show before I ask you these questions?
Uh-huh.
And why she on here with that scarf on her head?
I was just about to say that.
Jackie,
You know you
where
on
from?
TV,
That's Jackie.
not TV, but you know you on here.
She
So
on
you
TV because she on Kendra G. She on Kendra G, so that's equivalent to being on TV.
yeah, but you're supposed to. I mean, my thing is not wear one of them on your head. You know, you don't wear your hair wrap, but I don't know.
She
To each
blamed
his
that
own.
on her son because he called and she wasn't ready, apparently. But when he was handing you
Okay.
the phone, you could have snatched that off real quick. So yeah, she blamed that on her son.
That's the decoration. She was doing that for decoration, and she realized it didn't turn out well on camera.
Or was trying to cover up
Oh,
them roots
okay.
because you know a lot of them leave them that weave in till they got like 5 inches of new growth. So she might have been trying to cover up them roots.
Right. Woo. Yes, you know them. Look, them roots be for real. These roots be for real.
Okay.
Yes, honey.
Let's see what else. Well, let's see what else her and the son talking about.
Jackie?
Uh-huh.
Jackie, where you calling me from?
Mobile. But I'm from
Mobile, what is that?
I'm really from Trinidad. But I live in Mobile, Alabama.
Alabama. How old are you?
41.
And this is your only child, 10 years old?
I got two, 21 and 10.
Okay, same dad?
No. 21 and 10.
Two dads. What you do for a living?
I'm a phlebotomist.
Okay, phlebotomist. When's your
A
birthday and
phlebotomist.
zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo, September the 18th.
Okay, a Virgo. All right, this is Ashaki.
Yeah.
Ooh, you make my Virgos
Listen,
look
Kim
bad.
Kelly's name.
Okay.
Y'all know I can't pronounce a name with a damn. I'm gonna mess up a name. I've been doing this since kindergarten, so that's just what I do. I
Okay.
apologize. It's no disrespect, but I
That's
need
okay.
simple names like Tim, Jim, Kenny, Craig. Y'all be coming in here with child.
Well, it's
That's so
African name,
disrespectful.
so I don't know.
I know, but I mean, you right, but I'm from America. What you want me to do?
That's fine.
Man, I was born in Connecticut. Let's keep going. Ashaki,
Yeah, that's a good
Alabama.
And there's people that don't even know how to spell Connecticut. So
No, you
That's not
did. You
Connecticut.
did.
Girl right here.
It's disrespectful anyway to talk about what somebody's name is because they ain't
I
responsible
just
for
want
that
somebody
no
to
way.
be.
right, but she got two baby daddies. That's pretty much what it is. But I don't see the problem with that. My thing is, what my name got to do with you helping me? What we doing?
No, she just couldn't pronounce it because she called her Jackie at first. That's all. She just couldn't pronounce it.
And then she proceeded to let her know that she was from the United States because
But she know how to pronounce Balenciaga, I bet you. That ain't American. But go
At
ahead.
all.
But go ahead.
Honest. Just be honest. I mean, I could maintain and I love to work. I have no problem working, but just be honest. You don't have to lie all the time. Everything do not requires a lie. Just
Okay.
be honest. You know,
The last guy you dated lied?
lie, 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 lie.
What was the lie? What did you find out?
It's just the burnout is like I don't like selfishness, and he was selfish. That's my son's father, so he got to get put
Selfish
out.
got to do with
He was just
lying.
too selfish.
that part, two different
You
things.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he said,
I
"How
love
lie
love.
nobody told."
I
Selfish ain't
just
got
want
shit
to
to do with lying.
confuse why it was okay for him to be selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you want
Just
why it was okay for to be selfish. Okay.
yeah.
So any more deal breakers besides being selfish and a liar?
I just want a decent person. As you know, my son wants somebody to be there for us. You know what I'm saying? Just embrace us. My son not to stay in his child's place. I stay in my place. I'm a go-getter. I'm a grinder. I'm a worker. I can, you know, I can't
I
say
don't know.
I can't say
You
my
do
son.
what?
How she said the son know how to stay in his place and he the one that set up here and called looking for you a man.
I want to know what it is. You know.
I know. I'm trying to figure out that. Listen, you see, I'm over here struggling like with the accent and everything. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, she.
Hey, she about to tell you. Yeah, she got man.
Charles. Oh
She too
Lord, Mr.
wild.
Charles. Oh
She
Lord.
is
Okay.
too wild.
She from
But the relationship with her and her son is too inappropriate for the response or for how he this interaction. Yeah, this shit's sickening. But go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need him to be
You
on
can get
screen
freaky
here.
with it.
When you go in the back, real quick. Go in the back. I can't talk like this in front of you.
Stop making Amazon
you
sellers
gotta get
rich.
to that.
I hate to tell you this, but every single time you shop.
Get in the back. Hurry up.
Mama want to talk dirty. You want to
Hurry
dirty,
up.
right?
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Go in the back, chop. Okay. No, Kendra.
Now she told
Yeah,
the
I'm
boy to go
listening,
to the
girl.
back.
I can fuck, I can suck, I can split a dick. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Ask me, so I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know, it's like
Wait a minute, okay?
Yeah.
Just give me a second.
Okay.
I wasn't.
you want to be picked. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
Lord Jesus.
Okay.
I wasn't ready for you to break it down so
Okay.
eloquently.
All right.
But
Oh my God.
I understand. That's what you want.
Oh Lord.
So, fellas, repeat the attributes that you can do again.
No.
I can cook. I can wash. I can clean.
But why was
I'm a
all the other
girl.
stuff first?
What is that for the bedroom part?
Because she can, you know.
I can do
She
it.
got you.
I can
Right.
wine. I can bounce. I can, you name it. I can do it. I got it though. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know,
Right, Lord.
Hey,
Jesus.
Mama said I'm an old hoe.
Right, that's what she's saying. I do the stanky leg on it,
Don't
man.
get
That's
in.
what
Girl,
she's
you
saying.
get
I put
in.
the
I get in
stank on
there.
it.
After they get the word, you're going to keep the mouth going with the word.
With
Thank
the word.
you.
No,
Yeah.
don't do no. Oh, Lord.
Praise
Wait a
him, I
minute,
think,
Kendra.
maybe. I
Wait a
don't know.
minute,
I
Kendra.
don't know if this is a prayer moment or not.
No,
It could be a
hold on,
sinner. It
back
could be a
up.
repent moment we having right now. I'm not sure. Either way,
Yeah.
thank you, Jesus. Let's keep going. All right, so
The hell Jesus got to do with that? Don't be putting him
No,
involved with
please
that.
don't.
See, you going to hell in a handbasket. They better
What's the
stop
age
playing
range
with
you want to date?
Huh?
What is the age range?
Okay, I'll do like 35 to 45.
35 to 45.
Yeah.
You can have kids already?
That's fine.
Okay.
Because anyone
See,
coming to my life, they gotta accept me or mine. So if they got kids, I'm open for that. That's fine.
Does he have to look a certain way?
Kendra, I don't want the big belly. You know what I mean? The big belly thing. You
Now, this
that
gonna
too
be
much
funny
stomach,
later on,
it's
too.
tone it down,
How
like
you
too
go?
much stomach, you know?
I,
No big belly.
No, I don't think her son. I think her son is gone.
Like
but-
but 200 pounds supposed to be, you know, that's decent enough. But the big belly thing, and you can't have more stomach more than I do. That's what I'm saying.
No more stomach. Oh,
You think her
Mr.
son
Love.
gone? Keep
All right, they
watching.
asking for a girl. You know it's coming. Kendra Cam. We gotta see
Right.
the full
Please
body.
don't bring Jesus in this.
Oh, okay.
Now
Oh,
listen,
okay. Oh, hold on.
you see that?
Oh no, the
I
nigga
want
back.
my mama.
Hold on,
You
hold
heard what
on.
your mama was saying? What she doing?
No,
The
mama.
Pause
she
it.
was
But
doing
I
all
want
the
my
time?
mama to have a dark-skinned, black, beautiful man, and I want him. He need to know how to cook and drive and everything. Take me to school every morning, work, and
Please.
stuff like that.
No.
Okay.
No.
Wait.
So hold on. I wanted you to pause before we got
Look
here.
at that beautiful.
Wait.
Hold on. I wanted you to pause
minute.
before you got here. But so you notice how they was just having a conversation about her sex life, what she want, all this, and the boy supposed to be out the room. As soon as Kendra said you got to do the Kendra Cam, you hear her son in the background. Let me get the camera, Mom. He ain't never went no damn where.
He ain't never went not near nowhere. So basically,
Because ain't
the
nobody called him
conversation,
back in the room. None
conversation
of that.
with him. So you having this whole conversation. That's why I couldn't close my. I was trying to fix my face the whole entire time. Because my thing is, why you think that you about to pray with Jesus? Listen, I'm gonna need y'all to take Jesus out that whole entire equation. When you talk about getting down with the get down, and you know, and bedroom swinging on chandeliers and things, ma'am, and swallowing and all that. I'm gonna need you to come on, man. Come on, man.
And those were the first attributes she listed. The cooking and
The first
cleaning came
one.
later.
That was the first
Right.
one. Like,
She was ashamed. And she was ashamed after the first time.
Right. But
I'm in
the
this,
son
I'm in
didn't
the
get
closet.
nowhere
I'm
because
in the closet in here, like, Lord Jesus, fix my face. I can't. I'm in the closet, y'all. Like,
right, but it's the fact that this conversation went down while the son was in the room, because as soon as she said, "Okay, we got to do the Kendra Cam," the son in her ear whispered, "Mama, I'll hold the camera."
yes, that's what I'm
Went
saying. Like,
nowhere.
Yeah, some of that.
and then he can't be her. Is this her? This is her now with this hair wrap.
Yeah, she a BMT. She definitely a BMT. Because all this entire conversation is inappropriate in front of her son. Why is you sucking and all of this in front of the kid? The action, okay, not. But we shouldn't even be having this conversation. I don't care if your son, right? You know he probably listened at the door, even if you did. If he the one that called the show, looking for you a date,
You gotta know
him out the room. What did you think this grown 10-year-old that don't know how to stay in his place ain't ear hustling?
Like she said, he know how to stay in his place. The hell he do? Shh.
She don't
The
know.
devil a
That
lie.
girl don't know his.
The devil a lie. That boy everywhere. He and grown folks everything.
All up in their business.
You
Making
don't
dates.
have
But
exactly.
it
You
get
don't
worse.
have no
It get worse.
with
Oh,
him.
yeah.
What you mean? This is worse. This
Me
is
too.
751. Oh,
Lucy, it get worse. It gets much worse.
Hey,
But
you
then,
know-
hey, y'all remember her talking about she ain't want no man with no big belly? What, she ain't got the
that's
best
what I
body
said.
on
Like,
the
wait a minute. How you gonna be sitting there talking crap about somebody with a belly and you
Oh,
can't
we a bit like a box Chevy.
You can't say that. You can't say that. Listen, whatever he got, you and him gonna work together on it. That's what you should have said, bitch. We gonna work together on that, okay?
Mm-mm. She said, no, he got to come 200 pounds or less. She don't got time.
Ain't
That's
she
what I feel
200
with
pounds?
She don't got time. Okay.
He need to be 300 so he could live her.
What girl, stop it. Push the play. Push the put.
It'd be 200 so
Look,
she
you got me over here pushing play. Push the
Mm-mm.
built like Pop-Tarts.
Look at
You
that
know, I
queen.
said, hype your mother up. What you say? You said,
So
look
he
at that
needs to be
beautiful.
built like.
Yes, ma'am. Look at that beautiful queen.
And what 10-year-old boy is right now? Don't get me wrong. It's not that a
Okay,
10-year-old
this is
son
gonna sound a little
can't tell his
nuts, but
mama
the
that she's
fastest
pretty or that she's beautiful or none of that. It's not that can't happen. But for you to be selling your mama,
Yeah, because
talking about look at that beautiful, because you selling your mama.
Yeah, nah.
Wait a minute now. My kids say I'm a beautiful queen, but they ain't selling their mama.
They ain't selling you on Kendra G neither.
I was just about to say they didn't call into the show.
I wish it.
Monet.
Don't you ever,
I wish my child would.
ever. If mommy's supposed to have one, I have one. If I ain't supposed to have one, then I ain't supposed to have one. I don't need your help.
He out here
Right.
saying Christian
But
mingle.
you know, So
Now,
you know she complaining around her son about how lonely she is. Ain't no man in the house because a 10-year-old boy don't just naturally ain't out here looking for no man for his mama. He don't want to think about his mama with no man, not
At
even
all.
his daddy.
Not
Not
at
at all.
all. Don't even want to hear about what
That's right.
bedroom, please. Oh Lord Jesus, no. That's
They don't even want to watch y'all kiss half the time.
what? Ew, don't do that. Don't do that.
A 10-year-old boy think that's gross.
That's disgusting. For sure. Not to him and his beautiful queen. He want to see her.
Okay.
You just gonna take care of him, baby. What? Let's see what happened next.
Trying to buy him a
Like him, you gotta get a new son. But wait, go back to your son for 1 second. What other things this man got to do? You say he gotta take you to school every day.
Yeah, he gotta take me to school. He gotta treat
Listen,
me right. He gotta buy me like most of the Jordans. It made me looking at Fleek. We gotta go visit Florida, Jamaica. We gotta go visit everywhere. He gotta
Pop
be
it.
nice. At least have a little bankroll on him and let me have some.
Oh, that's what you looking
Okay.
for. That's what he looking for. I was waiting on
Hold
somebody
on.
to say, you really looking for a bankroll. Y'all really looking for somebody to
But
pay.
hold on.
Well,
Did y'all catch what I caught? See, what I caught was, you remember in the beginning when he said, my daddy don't do nothing for me but buy me games. Now, think about what he just said. The new boyfriend, all he got to do is spend money on you. So if that's what the hell your daddy doing, why is it okay for stepdaddy to spend money on you and he get all the accolades, but your daddy spending money on you and he ain't shit? So you know that came from his mom.
That baby looking for a sugar daddy. Period. Point blank. That's
But
what
his daddy spending money on him.
just
So
on
how
games.
do
But
you-
he just spending on
how you
games and
looking-
stuff. That's what
But
he said.
it don't matter. How you looking for a stepdaddy that's spending money on you to get accolades for nothing but spending money on you, but your daddy a piece of shit for spending money on you.
Mm-hmm. That little boy crazy.
Continue. Could it get worse?
funny.
She, ooh, Lord Jesus, she hurting her baby already. Go ahead.
Here you go.
I
It is bankroll.
apologize, Kendra. I apologize, okay? I apologize. Everyone, I'm sorry. 614, I apologize. From my heart.
Now listen, we got a few more questions.
Okay.
Your son added to your list stuff. So
Y'all
say your
stupid.
name
Tell me
for
he
me
ain't got no
one more time.
hairline.
Ashaki.
Okay. When was your
Listen,
last
baby
day?
at the wrong thing.
Ooh,
Damn, Skippy, hairline gone. Daddy ain't
3
been around
years?
to cut your hair.
Okay. Now I don't know how I want you to answer this question because you was real graphic. You don't have to answer.
Okay.
I would like for you to answer.
Okay.
When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
What, 3 years ago?
You haven't had sex in 3 years?
Yeah.
Oh wow, the way you was talking, I thought you 3 days, 3 hours, 3 minutes ago.
No.
She better put it out like that.
I don't want nobody tap on this like this.
She said
Nobody
3
can just get a
minutes.
tap in my little juice box.
Listen.
No. That juice box got a lot of respect. I clean her, I keep her tight. So she's starting right now, okay? I'm telling you for real.
I protect that.
She said, put some respect
What
on
you
her
say?
head.
Go back. Go back. Go back.
I'm
Go
sorry.
back. Go back.
That man deserves it.
Go back.
I
Because I
don't
want y'all to hear what she said. Now she's saying all this while the son's still in the room now.
Cause wait,
And then what he chime in and say.
I protect. Okay, I ain't even gonna say it because he just
Right,
threw me off. Wait a minute.
girl,
Can I just get a tap
Just
in
be
my little?
quiet, Niecy.
Gotta close my mouth.
You don't have to answer.
Okay.
I would like for you to answer.
Okay.
When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
What, 3 years ago?
You haven't had sex in 3 years?
Yeah.
Oh wow, the way you was talking, I thought you 3 days, 3 hours, 3 minutes ago.
No, Kendra. I
Well,
don't want nobody tap on this like this. Nobody can just get a tap in my little juice box. No. That juice box got a lot of respect. I clean her, I keep her tight. So she's starting right now, okay? I'm telling you for real.
I protect that.
Come on, hold on.
What you say? What you
I
say?
said I protect that. That's mine until I see that man deserves it. That's
What
mine.
you mean it's
I
yours?
protect that.
Kendra.
You protect.
Yeah, I protect it. Nobody don't hit that until I say so.
Excuse me, say what?
I'm sorry.
Who the fuck?
Excuse me, say what?
That's what
Boy,
he
you
said.
better go. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Go sit your little punk ass down some damn where, Chauncey.
No, it ain't him. It's her.
Hell,
That part.
She needs to be
it's all the way
arrested.
her. It's all the way her. But why, girl? You had this boy in the whole conversation. Hell, you should have been just talking to him. Like, baby,
But
let me tell you,
he
mama.
been having these conversations. That's why he comfortable saying this shit.
That part. Because it's
I
a no.
would have never infiltrated one of my. First of all, that's first thing. I would have never been talking to my mama while my mama was talking to another adult as a 10-year-old. That's the first thing.
Go here and have a seat.
Right, because you ain't got no business in grown folks' business. I
Man.
tell children now, don't you hear grown folks talking? What's wrong with you? Grown folks talking, you go over there and play. But for him to interject the way he did, they've been having these inappropriate conversations. And for a 10-year-old boy to be talking about he protects his mama's juice box, you shouldn't even know what the hell a juice box is if it don't got fucking Kool-Aid in it.
Ain't nobody tapping that.
Ain't that Kool-Aid in it?
Unless he say that it's okay. That's what he said. He said.
And look at her got her head down with some shame. Ain't no sense of you being ashamed now.
Listen, I was shaming a long time ago for her.
I was ashamed when he picked up the phone to call Kendra G for his mama. That's when the shame kicked in for me.
Because I'd have hung the phone up. Boy, what is she doing?
Then we wouldn't have had no conversation. You wouldn't even known what click.
You're setting up ChristianMingle.net accounts.
And I'd have whipped your little behind. What the hell is wrong with you calling?
Sit your. That's all you would have heard. Sit your.
But the mama up here laughing, I'm sorry, Kendra. He know how to stay in his place. And you think a man you looking for want to come into your life and deal with that shit?
Hell no. He gonna be like, listen, you know this little
Nobody
boy.
with no sense.
Y'all have respect for yourselves. That's probably why you single.
But she need to be locked up.
Probably.
Because the conversations are too inappropriate for him to be that comfortable talking about he protect his mama's juice box. My brother would have never even thought at the age of 10. I didn't even know my mama got a juice box at 10.
Everything.
What is we talking about? You got some juicy juice? We got some.
Okay.
You got some juice? Oh, can I get a juice? Can I get a juicy? That's all we're talking about is juice. Juice box. Okay, can I get a straw with it? That's all we asking. Can I get a grape? Can I get an apple one? Apple juice? You name it out. That's
world's greatest mom, y'all.
Go ahead.
She bought the certificate off Amazon if she got it.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, Charles, the mama's love of the override her shame.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
I agree with you. I don't know why Kendra laughing so hard because none of this video was funny to me.
I apologize, everyone.
It's so inappropriate.
Nobody don't hit that until he say so.
Kendra, I apologize. I apologize. Everyone, I apologize. For real, I apologize.
You apologizing for that.
Down to the final questions, baby girl.
Okay.
So, why do you think you're single?
Because a lot of people
you
be
got a
thinking
little
I'm
relationship
mean
with your
and stuck
son.
up and I wouldn't get nobody a try. But if you don't approach me, how you gonna know if I'm mean or I'm stuck up? I'm not stuck up. You talk to me.
Dying. Who child?
No, right?
Yeah, my phone charge is not working. So let me just get to this. Real quick, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm beautiful. I'm a good mom. I'm a good woman. I'm not a girl. I got to say a good woman. And I got some qualifications. I really do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, baby girl, give me your Facebook page.
It's AISHA. No, it's not on the Facebook page. Moses, MOSES. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right.
Moses.
Okay. Well, remember, her son gave you the requirements that matter most, so make sure you can adhere to his list.
Okay.
All right, mama.
All right, thank you, Kendra.
Kendra, fool for even airing this nonsense.
Bye, baby.
Kendra is a whole fool for airing this nonsense.
What'd you do after?
I refuse. Right.
But how is this appropriate? How is it funny? How does the mom thinks this is okay? And why is nobody knocking on her door? Why is CPS not at her house?
Because ain't nobody know about it. And then
No,
you said
she cannot
CPS.
steal.
You know they not in the
It's
best
a
interest of
G
the
video.
child.
You know how many people shared this
Sometimes
video? Somebody at CPS, one of them BMTs that work at CPS and seen this doggone video. I can guarantee you that. They probably the main ones watching the Kendra G. Because
It's a
they
lot of
single and lonely.
inappropriateness. We need to check out your relationship with your kid, like your kid in the past. We need to talk to your whole.
I'm gonna tell you though what first came to mind to me when I seen her and she started talking about she was from a third world country is the fact that over there in countries like that, the man generally is the head, but even so, they are not inappropriate.
I'm
So
about to say, right.
they're
There's
not
no inappropriate talking like that. They're not talking about their mother
like
and that.
10-year-olds over there, even though they're the head of they might be the head of their parents' household. If they don't have a father figure in the house, they still are respectful. Like I don't none of them is talking about getting up on their
Juice box.
juice box and protecting it until can't no other dude slide in. That's
Crazy. But that's world's greatest mom, y'all.
Mm-mm.
And then she over there hollering about, first of all, you talking about you cool with getting a man with kids. So you meet a man, he got a daughter. What man with half a brain want you around his daughter?
No, that little
And
boy
your son
around his
talking about
daughter.
your juice
Some of
box.
that because that was
I don't
my
want the
first
little
thought.
boy around my daughter. Like, little bro,
Yeah.
I bet you couldn't. I don't even want to be around your mother. As long I don't want you around my daughter. Like, bro, I'm
Okay.
sorry. This will never
Well,
be.
you know
I'm in
about
a,
juice
listen, you
boxes.
see, I'm in a closet or something like this.
Talk about juice boxes. This ain't that. We gonna start that at home. We don't
That
teach
was a lot.
outside of the gate. Like you know some stuff that you shan't not to know. You out here protecting juice boxes already.
You know what a juice box is. You can know that your mama got a different part than you. You can know that your mama's a woman and you a guy. But you
it's
ain't got
not a
no
juice
business
box.
identify. Right. What 10-year-old call his mama
your mouth
a juice box?
That's apple juice, grape juice,
And the
strawberry
fact
juice,
that
juicy
what
juice.
bothered me about it was the fact that children drink juice boxes and
That's what I'm
me
saying. Like,
so
I don't
bad.
think you getting that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, okay, wait a minute. We talking about juice boxes, like the juicy juice
Around my
boxes.
son either.
Only
You
thing
know what it made me think about? Pizzagate. I'm gonna leave that right there. Go on to the next video.
Ooh-wee.
In a closet.
That shit made me think about Pizzagate, how they be using words that people are accustomed to cover up all these other scandals they be having going on. Because that's what Pizzagate was too.
He said that referring to
but a reference to a child snack in your vagina, I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
Especially in front of the child.
I'm trying to tell you, you got to be in a closet like me. Got to be in a closet like shh.
Yeah.
No, she needs to be behind bars. That's where she needs to be.
No, I'm saying like a conversation like that. You're not having it in front of your kids, even if you're on a live like me. I'm in the closet right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to be hidden. Your kids is walking around. You can't be nah.
Those conversations, but these new single motherisms and all that, these feminists, they don't know what a child's place is because they don't know what their place is. So the natural order of things has gone out the window. That's why he don't know his place, because she don't know hers.
Right.
Yeah, because he got smacked back into that bedroom a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not that. If you don't juice your little ass in there and sit down somewhere.
woo, yeah, that's that old school for you. But you know,
and that wouldn't surprise me if they were sleeping in the same bed. I know mamas whose children sleeping in the bed with them. Matter of fact, what's that that white woman that's an actress? What I think it's Alicia Silverstone. She talking about she believes in love and all of this stuff, and her 11-year-old boy sleeping in the bed with her. My 11-month-old ain't sleeping in. My 11-week-old ain't sleeping in the bed with me. That's what that crib is for. We're not even finna start that on day one. I ain't never slept in my mama bed. But at 11, how your 11 big grown asses in your mama bed? And she ain't got no man laying beside her? That's suspect.
Yeah.
But carry on.
I mean, hey, every now and then you can run to mommy's bed, if I'm,
Every now and then I get that.
Up to
But
he
y'all
was
act like
5.
this is like a
But he was
regular
5.
occasion at 11. This cannot be no regular occasion, sir.
Nah, my oldest one was running in, hear a thunderstorm or something like that. You run in my room. Mommy's single. You're 5. Okay, that's cool.
Right.
Mommy, can I get in the bed with you? Cool. But
right. Somebody broke into the house last week and you didn't have. I don't want to be okay. Fine.
Right,
We
that's
can also,
cool.
but
Yes.
Even if
but hold on. Even after that, you start putting a pallet on the floor.
I was just going to say that. Even if that's the case at age 11, we going to have pallets around the floor. We can all sleep in the living room together. Right. But your 11-year-old behind is not crawling in mama's bed.
Yeah. Well, that's on my damn bed.
Yeah.
Ain't happening.
Struggle. Okay, so
this Florida woman staged a Dollar Tree robbery with their teenage son. Oh wow!
Another one of the world's greatest moms.
Oh wow!
So they bonded.
So hold on, we robbing stores. That's like the woman.
Go ahead, Rob.
Go ahead.
So they put out an arrest affidavit in Clearwater, Florida, and said that, according to this ABC 9 TV news article, they said that this lady named Alicia Ford was supposed to be collecting the cash out of the Dollar Tree store where she worked at after closing and depositing the money into the bank. What she did was on 3 different occasions, August 13th, 14th, and 15th, she collected the money, put it in the bag, but never delivered it to the bank deposit drop. Says she did the same thing on August 19th and 20th after she had a meeting to discuss the missing deposit with the store's district manager and loss prevention. So they done already came for her and said something about the money coming up missing from the last 3 days. And instead of her stop what she was
ass.
She decided.
You know what I need? You know what I need right now? I need Mr. Palmer's. Hell yeah, I'll do it again.
Dummy.
That's what I need. Hell yeah, I'll do it again.
Yes. Goofy.
Stupid.
So apparently on the 21st, she called 911 to report a robbery as she was closing out the store. Said that Ford staged the robbery using her 15-year-old son as the alleged robber. Told the police that she was leaving the store with the money bag and she was robbed at gunpoint. Then she eventually confessed to taking the deposits, which totaled about $5,068, and staging the robbery. Said that the gun involved in the robbery was found and was determined to be a BB gun. But how do you take your 15-year-old child and set them up, mess up their whole future and their plans, get them involved in a fake stage robbery, messing up their credentials and everything, and it all in the name of you getting $5,000 out of the Family Dollar store? Like, first of all, why would you work there?
That's what I was about to say.
Y'all don't make no
$5,000 though.
And why would you put your son in it though? Like, why would you put your son in that? Because I mean, apparently you didn't care. You jumped in the beginning and you stole the first 3 deposits. They said something to you. You went right back and stole 2 more. So why put your son in it at the end? Like, why not just leave it alone? Like, why involve your stupidity? I don't.
Single mother isn't to prison pipeline. I'm telling you.
Why involve your child? That's like the same woman that gave the baby the purse, knowing that there was something in there for you to do bodily harm to anybody.
Oh, the one that had the gun in the purse. Yeah,
you knew what it was, and you knew what you was doing. Your daughter knew what you was doing when you gave her the purse. So don't get me wrong. The kids are going to be loyal to their parents. Most kids are going to be loyal to their parents. So,
but a child isn't supposed to protect the parent. A parent is supposed to protect the child.
Absolutely.
So you put in a child,
parents will do, but children will do whatever what children will do whatever their mom and daddy wants them to do. They will go above and beyond because that's just their loyalty to their parent, which is absolutely fine. But why are you guys putting your children into those predicaments and situations where they have to feel like they have to do that for you? Why?
Because they shouldn't have to do that for you. I'm just saying.
What bothered me was the dollar amount. So, okay, I'm not saying that I've never had a criminal thought before. I'm not saying that the idea of walking away with $1 million out of a bank ain't never crossed nobody's mind. What I am saying is I ain't doing no time for no $5,000. I'm not robbing no corner gas station, no Family Dollar, no Dollar Tree, no Dollar General, no Kmart. No, I'm not doing none of that. You ain't got enough money for me to risk it. How you just sat here and put 2 people's lives in danger over $5,000?
Yes.
5,000. You know
your
how quick
child.
$5,000 gonna be gone.
And what's
Like
crazy
your
is
child.
that $5,000 is the threshold for them to sue you and make it a real Fed case. So
Hold on. You know, felony is at $2,000 in most states.
depend.
I think felony is $2,000.
But
So you just sat up here catching the case
for you,
over chump change. Over
you-
what you blow $5,000 on a crab boil.
nah, she looked like she sell her food stamps.
For a crab boil.
No, you ain't no good.
Or probably for weave, you right. But that's crazy. You done set up here and put your son's life. You done ruined this kid's life over a couple $1,000 that won't last. You probably get more than that in your income tax returns.
You know she getting more than that in the income.
Right.
She spent that though. I'm gonna tell you. So most people in situations like that spend their tax return money before they even get it. So she hadn't spent that money. She got her money in February of last year. She had to spend that money that she got in February by the end of March. Them $8,000 was gone.
That
And
be quick. They be the people that get that money.
getting again in February of this year. February of next year. She didn't already spent that right now. Like by Christmas, it's gone already. And when she get it, she gonna owe everybody. She done already borrowed big, sold all the food stamps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, matter of fact, speaking of food stamps, did y'all hear about the issue with the EBT cards being shut down and millions of single moms couldn't use their EBT cards? Apparently,
Last
the
week.
story I heard was that it's because they found out that you could transfer money from an EBT over to your Cash App. And so you already know them bras was doing that. So my thing is this. So first of all, I can't believe that the government didn't think about that. Why would they be allowed to transfer EBT funds to their Cash App? And if women were doing this by the masses, that just goes to prove that you really don't need this child support that you're getting. I'll shut all that shit off.
You
Because
crooked as hell. My thing is, if you so
I'll
damn
shut that
crooked,
shit off.
you crooked as hell. You are coming up with ways of
Right.
scamming and scheming. It's bad enough. Oh, I'm not saying it's bad enough. They're already giving you something. They're giving you something. They're giving you free food stamps. They're giving you stuff to take care of your household because you ain't doing it by yourself. So with that being said, how is it y'all finding scams? Y'all the most, y'all want to be white crime collars so much. Y'all
Girl.
so damn crooked. Just stick to what you know. Use the damn food stamps, Alabama, Lucretia.
But they don't
use the damn
That's my
food
point.
stamps or don't use them.
But that's my point. If you could sell 300 food stamps to go buy you some weed, you don't need them food stamps. They need to shut all that shit off because you don't need it. They already know y'all been selling food stamps. Now you over here transferring EBT money over to your Cash App. You don't need the government assistance that you've been provided with. I'll shut that shit off and tell you to figure it out.
Period. That's exactly what they need to do because you unappreciative. You can say, oh, no, I'm appreciative. No, you're not. Because they gave you food stamps. You supposed to do the food stamps. You ain't supposed to sell little Ray Rays in them food. They want to get some lunch. They want to have Lunchables. They want to have, some fruit roll-ups for lunch. They want a juice box for real for lunch. They want a Capri Sun for lunch. They want this for lunch, but yet you're selling your food stamps.
After watching that video,
Girl.
After watching that video, juice box is no longer allowed. Do you hear me? That is going.
But it's called juice box though. Like it's really called juice box. You know what I'm talking about? It's really called apple juice box.
Juice box.
I know what it's called, but I know what she called it, and I know what we not.
That's for everybody.
We're not juice boxing here, okay? We're not doing that, all right?
Okay.
You call it a juicy juice or something.
A juicy juice.
But yeah, it's crazy. But you know what?
Box now.
I know a girl that got 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, right? She Of course, she wasn't the one to get them $8,000 IRS returns, and I'm like, I don't know how, because I pay more in 1 month in taxes than you pay all damn year
And I
long.
be
But
trying to
whatever,
figure out how they get happy.
whatever. So the first thing she did was went out. First of all, she buys a big screen TV every income tax season. I was like, I don't understand why. Well, the kids always breaking it. Apparently, the kids don't need a TV if that was break.
Not at
I
all.
have never in my life, growing up in my mama house, or growing up or being in my house as an adult, I've never had to replace the TV because somebody was breaking them. And even if an accident happens one time, because accidents do happen, if the second TV get broke, guess what? Ain't nobody watching no TV in this motherfucker.
Not near nothing.
That's how that's gonna go. Because apparently you don't appreciate no doggone TV.
You don't appreciate it.
But you're gonna learn today. But so that's the first thing she did. But the second thing she did was had a crab board, a seafood feast for the whole neighborhood. And then at the end of the month, you know, once you done ran through all that money, the next month when you done got your little food stamps at the end of the month, you tell me I'm struggling to feed my kids. You want me to help you? Oh no, ma'am. Because you should have thought about that when you was feeding the neighborhood shrimp and crabs.
How do you feed the whole damn neighborhood shrimp and crabs and you on? Listen, I'm gonna need y'all to stick to your household.
Because when you don't have to earn the money, you don't respect money. You don't spend it wisely when you don't have to earn it. I say cut out all these free handouts. You are able-bodied individual. Take your ass to work and figure it out.
On everything. On everything. It's a no for me. Hey everybody, thank y'all for coming in and joining the show with us. We appreciate y'all. Definitely make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. And if you want to support us, you definitely support us at Melanated and Candid via our Cash App. We sitting in here and we talking about
no more juice boxes.
Baby mama terrorists. Hey, juice box is going into that's the do not utilize word. Okay, we are not saying juice box anymore. You throw that word away from you. Okay, you cut it off from your tongue. Out here traumatizing people, kids.
Okay.
Cause what? No, we are not. I don't even want no juice. I'm not even thirsty at this point in my life. She didn't.
Now, wait a minute. That country time, though. Wait a minute.
Now, next time you go to the store and you see the juice boxes on it, it's just going to make me feel some kind of way.
I think so. I think so now. But that country time, though, wait a minute. That's good. The country time tea. Remember Tang, too? That was good, too. But my bad.
You know what? I never drunk that stuff. I was always the water. I never liked Kool-Aid as a kid.
I ain't like Kool-Aid. That's crack. That's liquid crack.
Who you talking about, Charles?
Nah, I'm gonna tear some Kool-Aid down. All right, I'm gonna tear some Kool-Aid down.
I don't do the Kool-Aid, but I did the Tang and I did the country time lemonade back in the day. So yes, but these heifers nowadays, this just don't make no sense. And I did hear about it. It went local. It was United States worldwide. EBT shut it down. Like I think it was like last weekend. As you was going into the grocery store, because I went into Sam's Club, they was like, "Oh, if you got EBT, it doesn't work." They was telling everybody. You like, okay. I thought you was asking me for my card. I thought you was asking for my Sam's Club. I'm like, here. You got to pad. You got to show them the card before you walk through. So here you go. Homegirl was oh, that's you, Mr. Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
See,
Appreciate the love.
No, see. No.
Yeah, I never did. I never liked Kool-Aid as a kid. It was sweet water. I'm like, nah, no thanks. I was never a Kool-Aid drinker. Milk, tea, water. That's it.
So wait, as a kid, you never took the Kool-Aid and the sugar and put it together in the little baggie?
I didn't like no Kool-Aid at all. I was not that kid. I didn't like candy.
No,
none of that.
All my associates did that. People that I knew in school did that. And their fingers would be different colors.
I never did that. The one where they had the stick where you dip it in that. I never liked none of that.
I'm not getting it on
I wasn't a Kool-Aid kid.
It won't be on my fingers.
My snack was popping gum. I would pop gum all day long.
Now,
give me a stick of gum, I'm straight.
Lemon Heads, Boston Baked Beans was my favorite growing up. So yeah, give me a pack of Lemon Heads or some Boston Baked Beans. I'll be walking around at school shaking them up in my hand like, yeah.
Now I like Boston baked beans, but I just didn't eat a lot of candy as a kid. It was even now, like I don't do candy now and latest. Now I never like none of that stuff. Skittles, like, y'all can have all of that. I ain't never liked none of it.
Now and later, especially some pineapple now laters. Ooh,
I'm not the candy kid, and not at all.
Yes,
I am all that. All.
I used to sell candy on my locker. Yes, ma'am.
Stopping.
You gotta make a hustle.
If candy was the only sugar available, I would never have to worry about no sugar because I do not like no candy. It's not my thing.
I ain't never do no Kool-Aid on no pickles though, and I love pickles.
Nah, cake, that's something else. Pie, something else. But candy, y'all can keep all of that. I don't care about no candy.
I
prefer baked goods if I want something sweet.
I like cake and cookies, but I don't like pie for real unless it's peach. And
I like pie.
Reform.
Sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
Apple pie.
Right. Now I don't want no hot apples.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Give me yes.
I don't like cooked apples. I don't like cooked fruit like that unless it's peaches. No.
Oh no, I'll eat a slice of hot apple pie.
No, I don't want it.
Remember how that little girl was dancing in that It's Friday video? Like, thank God it was Friday, and she was like, that's how I feel. Like I feel just like that. Like, who? Give me some of that. I'll be like, I don't do cake because it'd be too sweet.
I prefer baked goods if I'm gonna eat sweets.
Half the cake up.
But I eat a whole pie.
Kids used to eat the Kool-Aid on the pickles too, and Sour Patch Kids, all that.
Yes, Sour Patch Kids my favorite, and the worms. Give me the worms. Give me the worms.
I eat the gummy worms. Tag.
Nah.
What?
But I guess we talking about these crazy mamas, so let's get back into it.
Not the people eating baby powder. You know that's another.
I don't want no baby powder.
Another baby mama terrorism. Because let's talk about how these pregnant mothers be eating stuff they ain't got no business. Because that baby powder, though, for real, soap, dirt, the lining out of the mattress, all of that.
Yeah, come on, that stuff is not edible. Why would you even fake it to even eat it? The lint out of the lint thingy, any of that stuff. Just stop it.
Y'all about to make me talk about them Tide Pods.
Yeah, don't do that shit. I mean, as far as you could go with some damn ice chips. That's about as far as you could go. Not paint chips, ice chips.
DAS like that.
That's it.
That part.
Don't do shit.
Hey, when they were talking about when they made Tide change the design of their Tide Pods because they wanted them to look less appetizing. I said, who the hell looked at the Tide Pod and said this looks tasty? I have never.
They was like, ooh.
I'm one of those people that think they should take the warning labels off everything and let the stupidity gene pool cleanse itself out. Just get rid of all the warning labels and let stupidity die itself off.
No, because people will be out here sucking down bleach water and everything.
Hey, when Trump made that comment about drinking that bleach cocktail, whoever wanted to follow that advice, cheers to you, sir. I'll drink on your behalf. Not a bleach cocktail, but because if you think that's gonna work, if you think consuming bleach is not gonna have a negative impact on your inside, then you do you. I say remove the warning labels and let the stupidity gene cleanse itself out. That's what I say.
So yeah, that's trauma. All right, let's get on some more of these people that's exploiting these kids in a negative way. Because this one right here blew me, and yeah, I'm sure it's about to blow everybody else that sees this, because this one right here I had to watch like 3 or 4 times, because yeah, this one right here, I'm not even gonna talk about it no more. I'm just gonna let y'all watch it. So ABC News put out this special for the comedians Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears, basically saying that where's the sound? Hold on. Because there is a video.
The children of one of Haddish's former friends.
Let me see if I can get it to
the play.
All right.
Tiffany.
Okay. Make sure y'all can see it. Boom, boom. All right. Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to get my mouth closed. Let me put my camera.
Yeah.
on.
Now this ain't one of our baby mamas, but this activity is baby mama terror-ish.
Right.
This is just exploitation of the kids, flat out.
It is. It is. It's all of that. It's
And I can't
disgusting.
believe
It's
happening.
I don't think it's a video. I think it's just the
no,
report.
it's a video for this. We're not playing that video. We're not playing that video.
It's just the report of it.
Yeah, but we're not playing that video.
What video?
No, go ahead.
No,
You
go
can play
ahead.
this one.
Are you
You can
talking
play this one.
Okay.
Yeah, you can play this one.
I'm ready.
Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are being sued for allegedly sexually exploiting 2 minors. The plaintiffs were 7 years old and 14 years old at the times of the alleged incidents. The 2 alleged victims are the children of one of Haddish's former friends, according to the lawsuit. The court filing alleges Haddish coached Jane Doe on simulating sexual acts for a comedy skit in 2013. A year later, Haddish and Spears allegedly offered to film the boy for a reel to pitch to Nickelodeon. The lawsuit states the video titled "Through the Eyes of a Pedophile" shows Spears lusting over and allegedly molesting the boy. The lawsuit alleges that there were no parents or guardians present to represent the interests of the children during the incidents. Haddish and Spears have both denied the allegations, calling the claims, quote, bogus and a shakedown. Comedians Tiffany.
Oh yeah, because that's what we're doing.
Y'all go ahead.
I mean, that's what we're doing. We're just out here collecting kids. So when I first seen this, and I was watching it in the beginning, and they were explaining what had happened to these 2 young people, I'm like, okay, so they decided that they was going to try to film the little boy for Nickelodeon. I'm thinking like, oh, they trying to make the friend's child famous. But then when they started describing what was on the video, wait, Aries Spears, you just out here molesting little boys. And then
Of course, they call that alleged. And I guess until the truth comes out, I guess it is alleged.
right, because I'm hoping that this is not true, because they definitely both said that it's not true. They're both out here screaming right now that this is not something that's going on. They did
Who
not.
is they?
Tiffany and Aries.
Yeah, Aries.
But what the baby?
Well, they're attorneys.
Yeah.
What the baby say? Right. I don't give a damn what you say at the end of the day. It's what the babies have said. And at the end of the day, I'm going to believe the baby. So what they say you did?
Okay, so wait. Since you said that brought up something. And I got to ask y'all real quick tell me what y'all think about this. Because at what point, there's a lot of instances where the child will come forward and they'll tell something that happened, right? But most of the time, there's a lot of parents that don't believe that said child, right?
Right.
At what point do you not believe the child? Like, what happened? What is it that causes you to believe one child over another child? Or what is there? Should there be an automatic, oh, that's a child, so they wouldn't lie? Or should there be some sort of guidelines for what point you should believe a child? Or do you think that it's based on the individual child? Is it, okay, little Timmy lie all the time about everything, so I don't trust him, so he probably lying about that? Or do you take the characteristics into account? What is it that makes you believe a child?
A little bit of both. It's a lot that, you know what I mean? It's a lot that goes in believing a child, especially in that type of situation, depending on that child. Because, there's a lot of kids. There's a lot of kids that ain't never been in something like that. So then it's scary, frightening to them. So they're going to bring it up. There's kids that's already been like kind of involved with some things already, like the little young man, the 10-year-old that's kind of in the know of some grown adult things. So his conversation, or something that could possibly, you know what I'm saying, he's more mature, he's having more mature things going on. His conversation is more mature. Would I listen to him when he says, somebody did this, somebody did that? Because my thing in my mind with someone like him, it's wrong, you're going to say something, you're going to there's certain things that happen. You know, there's certain things that you're going to think about pretty much when you're listening to a child in that type of way of knowing who and what, and you know what I'm saying? You're going to get that type of feeling with some of those kids. Me first, I'm going to believe the kid. I'm going to break some things down, but I'm really going to believe that kid first. That's my first thing, because I got kids. Say what? Now, it's going to be hard for me not to put my hands on that person. But that's my first move is like, say what? Wait a minute. Don't go nowhere. Don't move. Don't move a muscle, homie. Don't move a muscle.
Do you think that that's something that you should get in trouble for? Or should they let that slide? Because if somebody do something to your child,
I'm fucking you up on sight. I don't give a damn who you is.
Jail, I'm tell you what, my child or any under my care, jail the last thing you're gonna have to worry about.
Period.
That's all I'm saying. The last thing you're gonna have to worry about. I don't care nothing about calling no police. I don't care nothing about that. We're gonna call the police after the fact.
After. It's gonna be long time.
There's no way. And the original question you asked, I don't understand how, with big data, what it is today, everybody knows that more children have been molested than not. More children have had some kind of sexual assault than not. So anytime a child comes to you and tells you that they've been sexually assaulted, they've been touched inappropriately, somebody did something that they didn't like, that made them feel uncomfortable, as an adult, for your first initial thought to be one of skepticism is troubling to me. Because why would that be your initial thought? I get it. A lot of children lie. Adults lie. But you believe your girlfriends and your girlfriend been lying to you for the last 20 years. Your man been cheating on you for 15 years, but you keep taking him back. But a child tell a lie and all of a sudden we can't pay them no attention. So that's bullshit. But I do know that there are instances where children do tell those fables. And we have to understand, first of all, where do those fables come from? If it really is a lie, where did it come from? But how are we not getting to the bottom of it? And while we're getting to the bottom of it, anybody accused needs to be sitting behind bars until we get to the bottom of this.
right?
Say that.
Because you got everybody else sitting behind bars.
Waiting.
You got people in jail for being late on a child support payment. But somebody accused of sexually molesting some kids out here walking free?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, what's the parents' intake on this whole? Because I know it's not. I know
the parents around.
it's not Tiffany's kid because she don't have any. We know for a fact it's not his kid because I
Yeah,
don't.
they're not their kids because they said the parents weren't there. See, that's another thing.
Her former friends' kids, but what
Well, that was one of them, I think. I think that was like the first one. I guess I'm not sure.
What are you doing in your care? Like, what are they doing with them?
Right, you baby.
Same thing I said about Michael Jackson and R. Kelly. And see, so when they brought up the point that there were no parents there to speak on the children's behalf or whatever they said, my thing is this: even if the parents were there, there are too many stories out there where parents are willfully throwing their children in celebrities' arms. If we lose power, it's storming over here. I just saw my lights blink. There are parents that place their children in other people's care, like when the Michael Jackson story come out. I don't know what Michael Jackson was doing with them little kids. What I do know is this: when the first story came out, even without a story, let's just take away the story. Let's say there was never an allegation.
Mm-hmm.
My 7-year-old son can't come to me, come to Mama, I want to spend the night over Michael Jackson house. And I said, you know what, little Timmy, go ahead and pack your bag. I'm going to drop you off at a grown man house that ain't got no kids.
That I don't.
For what? Just like the R. Kelly situation, I say it all the time. Anybody mad about R. Kelly need to be equally mad at the Uber moms that was dropping their daughters off at his house. Because when I was 16,
That's funny that you was doing that, because I'm gonna tell you, when I first looked at it, I thought that it was me and I had to jack something up. Okay.
When you I just read the message, I'm like, oh
dang it,
that's what it is. I'm like, oh nah, it ain't us. It ain't us. It's her.
It's okay. It's all right.
That's okay. I did see that you said that the last video wasn't popping up anyways. So I did see I don't care about being starstruck. Period, point blank. Starstruck my foot. My kids is not allowed around no grown folks going to see. And I'm not even like, even these new concerts now, like these concerts now is kind of messing me up. You know, you got the young rappers or whatever, and it's like 18 and up, but you got all these kids listening to it. So, you know, people different ages want to go to it. Some of these rap songs are not child. It needs that parental advisory at it. You know what I'm saying? The parental advisory is not on nothing anymore. Like, I don't even think they put the parental advisory sticker. I don't even think they even make that anymore. Like, I think they just really cut all that off.
Right.
So everything is all mixed up. And since everything is all mixed up, it's just like, I'm scared. I'm just pretty much scared for my babies. I don't know. We can't go to nobody's concert.
We all got to be. What do you mean? We all have to be scared for these kids because it's not just kids anymore. You know, you used to, as a parent, be worried about other kids doing something to your child. You know, the whole line, I fight a child, I do this, I do that to a child that's mistreating mine. Now it's the adults.
Period.
Okay. Like Letitia said, the parents is just as predatory as the kids out here. These parents will lure your kids in and let them have you thinking that it's okay. The kids over there spending the night and the mama touching your child in they sleep. Like you just never
allowing them to do adult things, as in like, yeah, you got a little girl party, but you know, they're 10, 11 and you're encouraging them to twerk and to dance on the chats or, you know, the little live or whatever. Yeah, it's their birthday. Yeah, they're going to possibly do that without you being there. But now you are there, you're encouraging it. So you're saying it's okay for them to do it regardless if it's in front of you or in front of little boys now. That's how my assumption of, you know, just this whole, it's a free for all. It's the kids are they're supposed to, I guess the kids are supposed to be the judge for themselves. I don't know. Cause I'm like, what's the purpose of having parents if y'all motherfuckers don't do y'all's job?
Like Spring 10 said, they don't care. These parents out here ain't caring about these kids. They having kids to collect their check. Okay. These kids pay. They pay in all sorts of forms. At this point, they paying in the form of child tax credits, earned income credits, you know what I mean? Educational credits, food
stamps, extra food stamps, cash assistance. Yeah, all of the
food stamps, emergency plus food stamps, WIC, child support. Like that's what these parents are out here having kids for. It's not because it's what's in the best interest of the child.
And yes, Supreme 10, we actually talked about that a couple last shows ago in regards to the CPS worker, the CPS support. Remember, she's a support worker. She's support. So she's not case management, but she's very similar to a case manager because she provides support. Her main duty as support is to assist in food, resources, if the baby needed clothes during that time, if she needed a shower. She was supposed to provide every necessary support for her, and the only thing that she could say was go screw and go do you, go pretty much go fucking suck for some money. Like that was the first thing that she thought to tell a kid. Oh my God, am I left by myself? Woo! It's like, no. But yes, absolutely right. I totally agree with you. Nowadays, you know, it's a lot of just craziness out here. There is no protecting our children, and people that don't have children that's really about our children have to do it for us. So, and I can't even let you in, sis, you backstage. I love you though. But yes, it sucks for the babies. It definitely sucks for the babies because there's more of us that got to be on it. As y'all see, it's me by myself. I don't know where my sisters went, but they somewhere. Dysfunctional behavior, absolutely. Support dysfunctional, exactly. And I wanted to say exactly. And honestly, she definitely would have been fired, but it's more about in regards of training too, you know, to be a child support specialist or something like that, you need support, you know, you need training. Just because just because you're in that job, you're pretty much for that check. You're not really for the kid. And there's a lot of people that's in education, protective services, juvenile detention courts, judges, police officers. So many people are against our children and helping us raise our children to the best of their ability. We're missing that. We're missing that child. Leave me alone, sis. I need a little supervision. You already know the sister's gonna come back. You better leave me alone, Tish.
Right. Yeah. We was over here.
Struggle streaming.
We was over here struggle streaming for real. So the whole system went down. I was over here talking like, oh wait,
grab D from the back. There she go.
Yeah, so yeah, the power is like blinking like crazy over here. So yeah, my internet went out for a second.
I know you had sis over there talking crap about me, like, oh Lord Jesus, it needs to need supervision because you don't know how to act. I was like, oh wait a minute, it's me by myself.
Because I know your ass will have a dance party, and that's not what we here for.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Come on, y'all.
Wait, I came back and it was like, yeah, just twirl for us one time. Like, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Who's twirling? 1 second. I did not sign up for this. I've been gone 2 minutes. All right.
Let me get my music on.
I don't feel nothing about twirling.
But now the thing wouldn't turn on, y'all. So my bad.
I'm sorry.
You gotta do what
you gotta do. You gotta
exactly.
do what you gotta do. Encouraging this. Next is gonna be dollars flying across the front of our screen.
Right. It's a video.
We were supposed to be showing this video of this girl who was truly acting retarded when it came to her child father and their other child. He was trying to bring the baby to the birthday party for his son, and his baby's mom wasn't allowing him to come in because he had the other child with him.
Yes, I remember that. She's a hater.
I'll try to catch it, but I think Facebook might have took it down because it wasn't allowing me to be able to open it up. So
pretty much she was a bitter baby mother because at the end of the day, it really is the best interest of the children. You know what I'm saying? You want Kiki to know her little brother, Mikey. You want little Mikey to know that he got a sister over here and a stepsister because, she had kids. Everybody had more than one kid at the thing. So with that being said, you got to just be more open. I'm not with you. You ain't with me. And it's not his fault that you didn't move on. That's pretty much what it was. She might not have had her little boo there. That's kind of I was getting it. Like she was salty because she didn't have her little boo thing, right? Is that what it was?
I mean,
other than the fact that they came.
Yeah, she was just mad because he brought I think she was more mad because he brought the son, the other child, that other woman's child, instead of having a little bit of common sense and couth about herself and being happy that this man came and supported his child for their birthday. She was upset about the other woman's baby being there.
Right. But she was also upset about her, the chick coming too. Like, why you bring her? Why you bring them, like, up let the end. Why you bring all them? But my thing is, the baby has to know all of her family. That's what's wrong. That's what's gonna get us really caught up in some ancestral things if y'all don't have everybody meeting everybody in the family. You ain't got no control over that man and that woman screwing whoever they decide to screw at the end of the day. If it's over with you, it's over with you. Move on, but you gotta allow that other child to see their brothers, their siblings. You got to.
Yeah, you can't. You can't keep the child away from their parents. That's not your role to begin with, especially now. The only way I can see that it's a problem with somebody else being around my child is if that person is harming my child.
Period.
Okay.
But other than that, when you made the choice to be with my child's parent, my child's other parent, you made the choice to be with my child. So
But
you
not
better
only
act
that,
accordingly.
what it was for me was, first of all, the kids already knew each other, so the woman been there, because when they popped up, the kid was outside telling them hey and was speaking to the family, so
Right.
she already know her. When that child is over their dad's house, that woman is already there.
Already
Another
there.
thing, he brought up the fact that it's been years since we've been in a relationship. So if it's been years, why you mad that he got somebody else?
Why are
Why
you
do you
still
care?
mad?
You got to
That
still
part.
want him, because you know behind closed doors she talking about he ain't shit, he ain't this, F him, F that, blah blah
But
blah.
you still
But you
have
mad because he showed up with another chick?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, she could be behind closed doors talking about how she been smacking her baby
Out
daddy and
loud?
how he
Nah,
coming over
out
there.
loud. Out loud, she talking about F him, he ain't this, he ain't doing
Oh
nothing
no,
for the
I'm talking
baby.
about to her friends, and then she look up, and
Oh
then he
yeah,
come in there with his real girl. Now she looking stupid
Exactly.
because she'd have been telling her girls the whole time that she'd have been smacking her baby daddy and how good he is
And
to
you know
her.
he want me.
And
You
then
know he still want me.
he don't love
Oh,
her
he
for real.
always want me. He in love
now
with me.
that could be true
Boom.
too. That could be
Boom.
true
Pop
too.
up with old girl and the baby. Like, okay, well, we coming here to see the kid. You know, we coming here for the birthday party. No, you not. Come on, man.
For real.
That don't
For
make
real.
no sense. At the end of the day,
It is what
listen.
it is.
I
Okay,
ain't got
grow
nothing
up.
I ain't got nothing. Period. Grow up. You ain't got nothing to do with it no more. It's
Right.
his child. That's your child.
And
Hey,
those
it's
are
all about the
siblings.
kids. Had a birthday
They
party.
siblings.
That child
But
should be able to get dropped off whether you there or you not. Okay, they
right. But I
siblings.
like what Charles said though, and you're right. I watched they did, it was some show where it was like the profile of predators and all that, and they were actually interviewing a real life a predator, right? And he was talking about the type of children he goes after. And the first thing that he mentioned was he looked for a woman with a child where there was no father in the picture. That was the first thing he said he looked for. No absence of a strong male presence in the house. So all you single moms and I'm strong and independent, they preying on your babies.
I'm a
And
single
you
mama,
leaving
but I'm
yourself
telling you now,
open to
you
be
come over
preyed
here,
upon.
you gonna get now. I'm a
Right.
single mama.
They
Think my
preying
baby
on them babies.
I'm gonna tell you now, you come by here, homeskilling, you getting up on site. Because just because I'm sitting on leaning back watching my baby don't mean I'm that very quiet, silent mama. I'm that mama that'll get up and snap, crack, and pop you, whoop your ass before you even know what slapped you.
Right.
You gonna be calling the
Yeah,
popo
they need
on
to move
me.
around.
Look, you gonna be calling the popo on me. Talking about, wait a minute, I was trying to take a kid, but she beat me up. Yeah, some of that. She won't stop hitting me. Yeah, some of that.
That part.
No, we
World's
gotta
greatest
teach
mama.
these kids. We gotta teach these kids the fundamentals and the basics before they get out here, because we ain't always gonna be around. Okay,
Sure.
I'm not always gonna be around to make sure that I beat up the predator that's trying to take my child. My child gonna be out there in certain situations on their own, whether it's walking to the bus stop or walking home from the bus stop, or they decide they want to walk to the corner store with their friends. These are situations where the child needs to be made aware of the type of things that's going on and aware of their surroundings and know what it is that they need to be looking out for while they out there too. So we
Yes.
got to stop being naive with our kids and start
Say that.
teaching them some stuff, life skills, stuff that they need to know in order to survive and to be able to protect themselves out here.
But you can't teach what you don't know. That's why it takes a village. Regardless of how much I know or how much I think I know, only a fool thinks they know everything. So
That's real.
As open-minded as I am, as read as I am, as much knowledge as I've taken in my years, I can only teach a child what I know. There are a gazillion other things out there in the world I have no clue about. So it takes a village mentality. It's also about other people feeding into these children, other people sharing those life experiences and life stories and teaching them what it takes to survive. Because how do you teach survival when your whole life has been spent taking accepting government handouts and subsidies? Well, you ain't teaching nobody nothing. So if we can only teach what we know. If you were a child of a fatherless home, how have we gotten to a place where we think it's okay to keep repeating that cycle? And why are we applauding single motherism? Because that's what's wrong with you. Single motherism. Your mama was a single mama, and that's why you messed up. That's why you keep chasing after the wrong type of dude, because your daddy wasn't around to show you what a man's supposed to look like, what a healthy relationship's supposed to be. And y'all can blame it on men walking out on their kids. And yeah, a lot of men do. But as long as there's 63 million abortions in America, men ain't the only ones walking out on their kids. So I don't give a damn about that argument neither.
True that. They are
That's
not
true. That's true too. That's true. I think that, everybody don't, 'cause I know that there's a lot of women that run their baby daddies off. For
True.
real. Whether it be consciously or unconsciously, like you said,
aided and embedded by state and federal governments.
Yeah, you don't know what you don't know. So whether you did it on accident or on purpose, whether you knew it or you didn't know it, it's not okay.
Right.
It's not okay.
You have to do that stranger danger training. Stranger danger. Put your kid on to watch me tell them about that stranger danger, the good touch, bad touch. It's so many things that y'all need to be teaching these babies, especially at a young age, when they're more vulnerable to, oh, you guys, I got some candy for you. Come over here. Let me give you some candy. Them damn kids love candy, love Takis. Anybody that offer them that shit, they gone.
That's real.
Anybody that offers
That's why
that
dad need to have a relationship with his child, because studies have shown that dads tend to teach their children more life skills than mama does. And that's the thing. All this, we want to be equal to men. You were not designed to be equal to a man. There are things that women provide for a child that are different than what a man provides for a child. And both of them are necessary for a well-rounded child. So y'all thinking y'all can do all this by yourself. It's not that you can't be a strong mother. It's not that you can't make the best out of your situation, because you might be single. You may have been married and gotten a divorce. So it's not that you can't be in that situation and be strong while you're in that situation, teaching what they need to know, but not having a positive and strong male presence, especially when you have boys, is detrimental to your children. And for me, I feel like it's more detrimental to girls, because the male presence or the male role models that girls have when they're young, a lot of times guys then when they're looking for relationships when they get older. So if they don't know what that looks like, that's why all men ain't shit, because all y'all looking at the same dusty ass dudes. That's why all men ain't shit, because all the men you picking ain't shit.
That part, which goes to the tissue comment. We all need to be more selective about who it is that we laying down with and having kids by. Okay, seriously. Because everybody can't be an ain't shit nigga person. Okay, they can't. It's not possible. Everybody can't. They weren't that way when you decided that you was gonna lay down and sleep with them. So why are they so bad right now?
And how, if you could have this person be around you and you comfortable enough to get to the point where you share your most intimate self with this person, why is it that we can't have a conversation about how we're going to raise these kids? We can talk about screwing, but we can't talk about raising these kids.
No. We're going to talk
about, we ain't talking about screwing either. They just out here doing
they
it.
Just activity. That's what I was about to say.
Doing it with no protection. Doing it foolishly, raw dogging it, doing it with her and her friend and her mama. Okay, they don't care about none of that. And then they look up after the repercussions, and then they trying to figure out who the baby daddy of which friend's baby, or both, or neither, because both of them was out last weekend doing the same thing with a different set of dudes. Like,
with a different set of dudes.
It's about them always being the victim, just like with this whole overturning the road. There's so many. First of all, the condom argument. I'm so done with the condom argument, because first of all, he didn't wear the same condom you didn't make him wear. Because I can tell you one thing for certain. I have never slept with a guy that I wanted to wear a condom that didn't put a condom on. Because you don't have to want to, but you can go sleep with somebody else. Because if I want you to wear a condom, you're going to wear a damn condom.
Or you ain't sticking it up in here.
Oh, he didn't wear a condom. Men just running around ejaculating people. Men only have access to sex that is allowed by women. So you can say a man can sleep with 40 women in a month. That's only because 40 women allowed him to sleep with her in a month. Women have 100% control, and we ain't talking about no great situation. Outside of that, outside of force, women have 100% control as to who comes up in between their legs. 100%. So all these, oh, he did this, he ejaculating this, that. I'm so sick of them arguments, but it's about women always playing victim. You push dad out, and then you complain that dad wasn't around. When you have the single moms that's raising the kid, you got the boy that goes off and joins the NBA. Mom wants to take all the credit for him being a success. But if that same child grows up to be a delinquent and is a criminal and now has a record, you want to say, oh, that's dad's fault because he wasn't there. Nah, Heifer, that's your fault, because what did you instill in this child? They had conversations about when is it appropriate to kick a child at the house. I said, y'all need to be less worried about the age and more worried about what you taught that child that prepares them for this world we living in. That's what you need to be worried about, because I could have functioned at the age of 16 because my mama instilled values into me. My mama taught us real lessons about life. I have positive role models throughout my entire life, male and female. I have my elders in my life that taught me a lot of life lessons. So I was prepared for the world we live in. Y'all ain't teaching y'all children shit but how to twerk.
That's exactly.
Not even that. They ain't even teaching them that, okay?
No, they letting somebody else teach
them that.
It's always allowing someone else to do it. You just because you have them, you're accountable for them. You need to take care of them, raise them well. That means you're giving them life skills, you're giving them educational skills, you're giving them the quality of life skill. You are giving them everything plus more that you did not receive because your ass went out to research it and things. Because when you got a kid, you got to pass on something, not debt, not
You don't do that.
Hey, ain't that what we said, Niecy? That poverty is a generational curse in the Black community.
They gonna pass that along.
Don't pass on no debt. Don't pass on the Section 8 housing. Don't pass on that. Pass on something that child can say, you know what? I was left with this. My mama taught me this, and this. I know how to do this and this and this because my mama taught me this and this and this. I'm not going to be like this and this and this because my mama taught me this and this and this. I mean, y'all allowing y'all's kids to do whatever that everyone say do, they doing it. So if the world say, hey, we all jumping off the bridge, let's find the highest bridge to jump off of. That's pretty much what our kids are going to do. They're going to find the highest bridge, right? That's what we doing. Because guess what? Everybody else is doing it.
That is the realest statement right there, Letitia. I tell women all the time, y'all fought for equality just to get mad about being treated the same way we've been treating him. That reminded me, somebody posted a meme. And it was on one of these women's rights groups. And they were talking about a woman told a story to her daughter about how she was on the side. Well, a daughter was telling a story about an experience with her mom. She said her mom was on the side of the road. They had a flat tire. A car full of men, 4 men in the car, stopped not to help them, but to ask for directions. And of course, according to her, the mother was pregnant at the time too. She said, so what the mother did was send them 15 miles in the wrong direction. I said, now, all of the women that was in that group were like, oh yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Yay to mom, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, hold up. I said, if a man was stranded on the side of the road with his son in a flat tire, would a car full of women stop to aid him? Because the answer to that is hell no. So how did y'all spend all these years fighting for equality just to get mad about being treated the way we treat them? So you want equality, you have to be willing to suffer the consequences of men. So change your own goddamn tire. Since you want to be equal, since you're strong and independent, change your own damn tire since you don't need a man.
No, absolutely. I feel what you're saying, but let me tell you a secret. If you done pulled over though, and you asked me for directions, the one thing sister girlfriend is gonna do is, hey, what you are gonna do is get out that car and go ahead and help me change this tire.
Instead of being an asshole, she could have said, hey, do you mind? I can tell you where to go, but do you mind helping me? Instead of being an asshole and sending him out the way. But women love to play victim, and that's the problem I have with them. And y'all ain't no damn victims.
No.
Yeah,
especially with that type of thing. First of all, if you sent the man a whole damn 15 miles beyond the damn way that he was supposed to go, they ain't no damn victim. That's some bullshit. Because I'm gonna tell you now, you done 15 miles of my damn gas. I might as well smack the crap out of you. But my thing is, at the end of the day, you pulled over for me. I'm gonna tell you now, I don't care if I wasn't pregnant. If it was just me and not my kid, if it was me and a whole bunch of girls and some little boys, you gonna stop here and get out that car, please, sir, and do this tire for me. And I'm gonna give you directions as well. But I'm gonna need you right now to get out that car and help me get this tire. That's one thing
But
that's
to
gonna be
brag
done.
about being an asshole, to brag about being an asshole because he didn't stop to help you when you wouldn't have stopped to help him. Because equality means he could ask you to lift this heavy package too. Equality means you carry your own damn heavy load. Equality means ain't no such thing as man's work. That's what equality means.
Fight for equality, thank you.
I want you to do what he does.
But my thing is, if you really want to holler out equality, or she really wanted to be a bitch, at the end of the day, closed mouths don't get fed, right? Didn't your mama tell your punk ass that a long time ago? Didn't somebody teach you that a long time ago? So a closed mouths don't get fed. He don't know that you wanted him to change your
she was raised by a single mama who was getting subsidies, so they don't know nothing about closed mouths don't get fed because they get fed anyway. That's what's wrong with them. That's why I say shut all them government services off. Shut that shit down because they don't need this money they're getting because they're selling it for weeds. Just like the video of the girl that was talking about the McDonald's, the man brought his son McDonald's and did buy her other 2 kids none. But what everyone was talking about, what they were saying, what I noticed was I'm like, hold on, you talking about your kids ain't got nothing to eat, but your hair, nails, and lashes done. Apparently your kids ain't that damn hungry because ain't no way in hell as a mother my children are going to be hungry, but I got $300 weave in my hair and $50 nails or whatever that shit costs and a foot-long lashes, but my child is hungry. I'm sorry, I don't have no damn pity for you. Take them damn government services away because these hoes don't need them.
For real.
Just acting raunchy and ratchet. Like, who raised you?
All I'm saying is he did what he was supposed to do. He bought his son something to eat. I ain't trying to hear that.
Period, point blank.
Be glad he brought his son something to eat because it's a lot of people that ain't out here doing that. So I don't want to hear it.
Hello.
She wasn't feeding her kids, but you mad because he was feeding here and you weren't feeding your kids.
That part. Girl, go to McDonald's and get them something to eat.
And at the end of the day, all of them are her kids.
I'm just saying.
We know.
He wasn't mad when he was smashing, when he was over here hitting my stuff and telling me how he. Girl, nobody care about none of that. That's your fault.
Period.
He'll tell you whatever you want to hear in order to be able to smash and come and hit you whenever he felt like it. So if that's what you was basing your McDonald's miss on, then that's on you. That's your fault. She should have got in the car, took them kids over there to McDonald's and got them something to eat. That's it. That's all.
And you know what's funny? How feminists are the most unfeminine people on the planet. Ain't that funny? Like, y'all need to call yourself the masculinists. That's what you need to call yourself. Because ain't nothing feminine about most of y'all.
All that time.
Yeah, no, we came with the shit today, Poppy, because I'm tired of these bras. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them wanting equality and getting mad because they getting treated the way men get treated. That's what equality looks like.
Got me in the closet. Look, got me in the closet trying to yell, fuss, and huff and puff, trying to tell y'all about these raunchy females.
I want special privileges.
They do too. They just doing it in the face of equality. They do too.
I ain't about to fight about it. We don't got to argue about it. You can change all the tires you want, cut the grass, take out the trash out. All of that. Okay, I'm gonna make you something to eat. Listen. What?
All of it.
I know. I video talking about she don't want no man with no belly, bitch. You. I'm sorry, I did not mean to say that, but you feel like a box Chevy talking about he can't have no belly. You have some nerve. But that's another thing about women being victims. A woman can say he got to be 6 foot tall, have a 6-pack, all this. You can be all physical with your description of what he need to come with. But a man can't tell you. You got the Lizzos of the world who approach men who think that they entitled to the buff dudes, the 6 figures and all of that, the 6-packs and all of that, who will get offended if he tell you that he don't like chubby girls. You can't get offended because this man gave you a preference just like you gave him one. How are you offended by that? But can't no man tell a woman she overweight. Why? But you got box Chevy over here talking about he can't have no belly. Girl, if you don't sit your box Chevy behind down somewhere, put your shit in park and be quiet.
No, everything. I'm going to rub that belly until he wait to take the trash out.
You said shut up. He said the trash is waiting on you, baby.
Oh, okay.
Here go your nice cold glass of lemonade when you get back.
Period.
It's waiting.
Ice and everything, huh?
I'm with you, Letitia. They can keep that because I don't want to do the heavy lifting. What? It's not that I can't. I don't want to. No. I don't want to take out the trash. I don't want to tend to no yard. I don't want to keep no car running. I don't want to.
I
don't want
will
to
if I want to, but I don't
want to put no gas in it. Let's start there. I just want to put the key off. Let's just start all the way there. That's what I want to do. Put the key in, pull off, come back. That's it.
That's it.
Load it up with all the stuff that I got while I was out.
Exactly. And y'all still take it out.
And I'm still trying to pull up at home and have you take it out the car for me. That part.
Right. I'm trying to get y'all to take it out.
All my goodies, and then I'm gonna bring you your plate because that's what we do.
That's exactly what I'm about to do in the cup, girl. That's exactly exactly what I'm about to do. I got food on it. Listen, as soon as my order comes, I'm about to get my man. Get in there. There you go.
Now that are complaining about the whole 50-50 and blah blah blah. Like there was a woman that said, why should a woman pay 50-50 if she's also having to come home, tend to the kids, cook and clean? And I said, well, you seem to be discrediting everything the men do, because when I was married, I never touched a rake. I never touched a water hose. I didn't trim no bushes. I didn't cut no grass. I didn't wash no cars. I didn't do no oil changes, no tire rotation. I didn't do none of that shit. I didn't touch no basement. I didn't clean no grills. I didn't do none of that shit. I didn't take out no trash. So you might be keeping the inside up, but he keeping the outside up. He protecting the house, and he keeping the cars running. So how all of a sudden you think because what you supposed to be natural that is nurturing, how all of a sudden you being nurturing is a problem in a relationship? That's what you're supposed to be.
You're supposed to.
Just saying, that plate was supposed to be ready. Dinner was supposed to be done.
I'm with you, Letitia. I believe in gender roles in the house. And there's nothing wrong with the man. A man should know how to cook. That's not necessarily about everyone should know how to feed themselves, but you don't have to cook to know how to feed yourself either. You just gotta have money if you don't know how to cook. So because eating is a survival skill. But when it's to the point that you got women out here, these new modern day women, none of them know how to boil water.
Burning
they
water.
barely know how to operate a microwave.
How you burn?
And then you wonder where all the good men at, baby. He over somebody else's house getting a whole meal and a massage. That's where the good men at.
A whole meal and a massage.
Okay.
He ain't at my house. I got it, man.
The whole massage and everything.
That's where the good men at. Not fooling around with your independent, strong and independent ass.
Sitting in a chair.
That's for real. That's for real, Letitia, because it is a lot of men nowadays that don't know how to do none of that. They don't attempt.
That's true too.
They don't do none of the man stuff that they need to be doing, let alone none of the other stuff they need to be doing. But that's because they weren't taught that stuff. All right, they weren't taught.
Yeah, that's true, because I had a conversation with a chick that was talking about I ain't cleaning up behind no man. Now, I understand that argument, but my thing is this. I have never dated a guy who had a nasty house. And because my house ain't nasty, that means when we come together, our house ain't nasty. Neither one of us leave our dirty clothes everywhere. All of us take care of the kitchen. And that's just how that goes. But y'all finding all these men that you got to clean up after. What kind of men are y'all shopping around for? Because I ain't never met a man that ain't never cleaned up behind himself. I'm not going to date you if your house nasty.
Them is boys, ma'am. Him and now.
We're dating boys that still live at home. And
them is grass.
No, you are not. Don't you do it.
I'm world class.
I'm like, he caught me in mid-sentence like, okay. Them is boys, Damon. Them is boys. You know, them are not men. Them is boys. If you got to clean up after someone that's constantly leaving their stuff around, they have never known how to clean. So them is boys. That means they was never taught life skills. Boys.
Right. But if I'm doing the majority, now I understand cleaning doesn't always have to be behind him, because there's sweeping, there's mopping, there's dusting, there's wiping down walls. That has nothing to do with cleaning up behind nobody. So if those are the chores y'all talking about, then that means you nasty anyway, because I do those things because I refuse to have a nasty house. I'm going to wipe down walls whether I live by myself or live with somebody else. I don't care if there's 10 kids in here or none. These walls going to be clean. These floors going to be clean. The kitchen gonna be clean. The bathroom gonna be clean. So I don't understand what women complain about cleaning up behind no man, because I never encountered that problem.
Hey, stop playing with me. Okay? It's just Just how it is. They out here re-wearing the same drawers. I'm just saying.
Turning them inside out.
Inside out. Got the tag in the front. Okay.
Right. And I just can't do it. But you can only teach them what you know. That's why it takes a village. Because y'all don't know much or nothing.
Because, yeah, if you asleep with a girl that smell like fish, then...
Don't sleep with no women that smell like fish. I'm just gonna tell you, don't do that.
It's some men out there that doing that.
OBGYN. Hey, ma'am, hear me now. I'm gonna need you to go sign. Let's sign up appointment so we go see the gynecologist. The gynecologist for you. We're gonna see primary for me. So let's go ahead and set this up. You know, all you gotta do is tell your phone. You can even ask Google or Siri or Alexa, where is the nearest primary care facility? You can ask your phone that. Like, your phone be having so much information. Matter of fact, I was looking up different recipes today, just today. I was looking up the recipes. So with that being said, you can look up what you need, so you ain't got to be smelling.
They be Googling the wrong shit. That's why I tell people, y'all be acting like, so like, you know, we talk about financial literacy sometimes, and people say, you know, you can't teach what you don't know, and I get that. But in this day and age of social media, with everybody having basically the world's largest encyclopedia in the palm of your hand, if you can Google how many grams is in an ounce, you can Google some damn financial literacy. So them excuses, null and void. It's too much information out there for y'all to be stupid. Too much.
I'm gonna need y'all not to be information is too easy. Don't be on the phones doing that. Don't be on the phones doing that.
But you know they're doing it.
But you're not really.
They Googling all the dumbest shit, but ain't Googling nothing that's gonna teach them something in life.
The hell you looking that shit up? You ain't no dealer, no way. Don't just focus on what you're doing. Focus on your shit. Don't be doing that. Dumb little fucks.
Yeah, they not teaching that. They
I don't know, sister girlfriend like me. I'm looking at menus, the little recipes. I'm sorry. I be wanting to try new shit from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Let's try something from a whole nother country. So I'm one of them people. I look up a recipe in a heartbeat. Let me see what I can find different for my kids to eat. Let me see what we eating different.
I feel that
grandmas have values,
right? My grandparents too. My grandparents had 20-something kids. The house was spotless. My grandfather taught all of us about a clean house. Spotless.
Yes. They don't have these. So you got to realize that the generations have gotten younger and younger and younger. Okay. So grandmas now are 35 and they're not grandma age. All right.
They're not
in the club. Grandma's in the club with mama. Okay. And then daughter end up in the club with both.
But even if you're not what the typical grandma age is, at the point that your children are doing the things that you're doing, even if you want to still engage in doing them, you do them the places that your children are not. Even if you are still clubbing and hanging out, I'm not saying that a 40-year-old woman can't go out to a bar with her girlfriend. But if it's a bar that your child is hanging out at, you might want to find a new bar. That's all I'm saying.
New bar, new day. That means
we ain't got no business clubbing with the kids. The kids are not your damn friends. They're your children.
Period.
Listen.
Yeah, I ain't clubbing with a child that I didn't raise. We're not doing that because we're not about to be seen equal. I don't want to watch you hunching and gyrating on the dance floor, and I definitely don't want you to watch me doing it if that's what I'm doing in the club. We ain't gonna be clubbing together.
I'm gonna tell you now, my whole mommy thing is gonna kick in. I can't do it because my whole mommy thing is, what the fuck? Get the fuck off! What? Yeah, I'm a whole mom.
You be watching mommy at the bar getting drunk. You ain't finna watch none of that. We are not supposed to be partying with our kids. They're kids, not your friends.
If you said a mouthful there, Letitia, I swear, generational age does not matter if you don't have nothing to offer. Because there's definitely some old heads out here that don't have nothing to offer to their kids. They don't have no legacy to leave behind. They don't have no plans for a legacy. Like Nisi said, they out here trying to leave behind their Section 8 certification so that the next generation can stay in the house and for $7 a month.
Period.
You can do that.
Yes,
Yes.
that's why.
Well, I'm done.
That's what I'm trying
I'm
to tell
done.
you. Like it's generational. No. Real talk. Section 8 can be generational.
I did not know that we was hereditary Section 8, like for real, for real. I did not know you could pass that.
I
Get
know
out
You
of
pass
here.
it down. You can pass your
Get
certificate.
out of here.
Your
Grandma
kids-
been dead for years, and you got it. Like grandma been passed away for years, and yet
Mhm.
you got the voucher that grandma was on, which is probably might be because. No, I'm gonna say grandma because it was your grandma because mom was okay. So yeah, the generation hasn't yet got that, got that tight, that close on top of each other. So yeah, you on the grandma's Section 8 voucher. So whatever she was paying in, as long as your income didn't change, you still getting what you
I'm done. I'm
Yes.
done. I couldn't believe that.
and pass
I'm
it along.
done. I did not know you could do that. I ain't never been on a
Be on the
Section
same
8, so.
Section 8 certificate generation after generation.
Nobody moves. You just get an apartment fixed.
See, I always thought the mentality was passed down, and that's why the children got on. I didn't know that you was literally passing down Section 8. I did
you're
not
passing the
know that.
voucher, baby. You're passing the paperwork down.
I did not know that. Man.
That's
So
the legacy that
welfare
you're
services.
leaving.
So that proves what I've been saying for years, that welfare services are intended to keep you in poverty, but you fools keep signing up for it. Okay.
Yes. You ain't even got to keep signing up. All you got to do is keep recertifying. Once you sign up that one time, you give them that information. Yeah, and then you
have a roll on. It's a roll on. As long as nothing changes, it's a roll on.
I can't. I can't. I didn't know we was doing that.
As long as nothing changed. Ooh, I think I want to try some lasagna.
Yeah. Well, how you just gonna randomly come up in here with that? Just like I'm gonna randomly come up in here with this last video. So wait, this last video that we gonna show though. Thank y'all so much for everybody that's been came in that was new for coming in and joining us on our show, Melanated and Candace, The Color of Truth. Generally, we are definitely here on Thursdays, 9:15 Eastern time, 8:15 Central. But definitely always come and check us out because anytime, if you like, share, and subscribe to our channel, then you'll get the alerts and they'll let you know when we're going live so you can come in and hang out with us because we appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with us for sure.
We ain't always as crazy.
Yes, I am. Oh,
Nisi is.
Yeah.
Sometimes I ain't got my work voice on today.
It'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, world class always talk about that. So yeah.
I'm in the mode today.
Oh yeah, she put the whole shirt on, t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm in rare form today.
He said all of that transfer, EBT, transfer it to our Cash App. Okay.
Right.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Don't hit that Cash App.
That's all we saying. Trust and believe. I don't mind gonna get some more groceries. Honey.
Appreciate that.
That's funny. We need some more streaming equipment. How about that? So I could quit struggle streaming out here.
Okay.
For sure.
What we got next?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm getting ready to wait a minute because y'all know I
struggle streaming.
Thanks. We gonna get a slightly off topic, just slightly, because I need to know who mama out here doing this. This is whose mother is this out here doing this? Hey.
Hold on, what video you finna show? Have I seen this?
Right. I don't see it. Let me see.
Yeah, you definitely seen it.
Okay. Then I gotta get close.
It's that meme. It's that synth meme, that real meme. Okay, that I was just laughing at. Like, whose mama is this? And please let it. Hold on.
Is that the one with the white woman calling the police?
You know it.
See, I ain't even seen that one. Come on, push play.
Just put your phone on mute, Nisi, because you ain't gonna. When it get to the end, you're gonna be so shocked.
I was.
Okay, I'm muting it right now. Mute me right now. Go ahead. I'm muting me right now.
I'll tell you now. You talking about somebody was laughing? Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Because I was so shocked at the end of this video.
Too much.
A $20 bill.
For what?
For anything. I don't care. Whatever it's for, but she can give me my money back if she ain't going to do nothing with it.
Okay, were you planning to buy some drugs
yes,
or something?
Was.
What kind of drugs were you wanting to buy?
Rock. Yes, I was.
You gave her $20 to buy.
I gave her $20. She gave me some plaster.
And now you want your $20?
Okay, wait. So first,
what's going on here?
First of all, this lady calls the police because she says that she took this money over here to these people's house to buy some rock from them. She took it to buy drugs, and
Don't spill the beans, rocks.
they didn't give her the drugs that she was requesting.
But hold on. But first of all, how you call the police because you ain't got no crack rocks?
That part.
The police about not getting no crack rocks.
Yeah.
When you
drugs is
tweaking,
important. Come on, drugs is
when you
important.
tweaking.
Listen.
But you know what? You know what else I don't like about this? The fact that this is a wonderful person calling the police about not being able to get her crack rock. Now imagine had that been a melanated individual. Would they
You
come
going to
and say they're
jail?
calmly
You
talking
going to jail?
Thank you.
You
Thank
going to jail straight out because you was going to do what? Oh, yeah, come on.
Thank you.
That's intent. That is intent to purchase. Come on. With that being said, come on, little crackhead. I mean, put the little crackhead on there. Play.
Wait, y'all got to hear what this lady, what these people say next. Wait till they
She
end.
tripping. But what is going on with Niecy picture though? But go ahead, let it play.
What picture? You know I can't see, so I got to get real close to the thing. That's why I keep up my picture thingy on because I can't see.
We're gonna have to get you some. You need to just put your specs on like me.
I do, but my specs is
Go ahead.
Listen, I'll wear them one day. Go ahead.
Dollars back
Yes, I do.
because she didn't supply you with crack cocaine.
Well, if she shouldn't give me nothing, no plaster or nothing, she should have said no.
What's going on?
She come around here a while ago. There used to be some people that right over there that used to sell.
Yeah.
We were sitting out here on the porch in some chairs. So she said, y'all have anything to buy? I said, no, baby, we don't have nothing to sell. So she left one around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Then she come back 10 minutes later, holler, give me my money back up. No, you ain't bought nothing from here. Don't disrespect my child. This is my child.
Mm-hmm.
I don't sell crack. I'm a prostitute.
I was
Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? Now, she said what she said.
Go ahead, Rox.
That lady said, I don't sell crack. Don't be coming around here disrespecting my child. Now, this is in front of her child. I don't sell crack.
Her son wasn't there. Her son wasn't around. Look behind her. I didn't see him around.
Yes.
I thought he was sitting on the sun was over to the left to the side of her.
Yes, she said, don't be coming around here disrespecting my son. They all walked out together. They all walked out together.
Right. I see them walk out. I see her walk a little bit further.
My sons. Okay. Because
for you
we don't still rock around here. I'm a prostitute.
To be in front of your son and say, you coming over here trying to buy some crack from me is disrespectful to my son, but I'm a prostitute? So selling ass ain't disrespectful to your son? I'm just saying. I'm
both
just
of
saying.
these motherfuckers, both of them, Karen and Deidre, right?
Karen and Keisha.
Karen and Keisha off the damn hook. Karen, keep your crackheaded ass at the crib. Ain't nobody giving your crackhead ass nothing. And Keisha, you don't tell everybody you're fucking and sucking and all that. You keep that to yourself too. You don't tell your son that's what you're doing.
But the sale of crack was disrespectful.
That was beneath her.
Right. It was disrespectful to her son, but she's selling ass.
How selling crack is beneath you, but
she was like, I'm a prostitute. Don't get it twisted.
Period.
She trying to make sure she get her benefits. She trying to make sure she's part of the union. So she's stating my union is this. The union is prostitution. I ain't part of that over there. My union is prostitution. I ain't part of that union.
Benefits do you get from the union?
Don't you do me or my son, because that's disrespectful. We ain't part of that union over there. We part of this union over here.
But I guess I can see why they said it, because you got Kamala Harris over there trying to legalize prostitution. So hey, if the VP is trying to legalize prostitution, then why would you not say I'm a prostitute as opposed to being a drug dealer?
Why would you say any of them? Hell, why would you even call the damn popo?
Why you even stay in your house? Why you even come outside with that?
That's what I'm saying. Why you even bring your ass outside?
Like that? You should have stayed in the house, okay?
Keisha.
But hold on. Why was the white woman not being detained? Because had that been somebody else, they would have been in the back of that squad car.
Buying crack. You still intent to purchase narcotics, illegal narcotics. I think her son
would be one of us. They'd have been in the back of that squad car.
The video wouldn't have been able to air fast enough. They'd have smacked their forehead on the dashboard, dragging her in the car.
Right.
Talking about she came over there to buy some crack. Yeah, she definitely would have got quick.
And she was menacing to the police, and they got scared. So that's why she got all the bruises on her face.
What's funny was I was rooting for the mom at first. She was like, "We don't do that around here." She come around here talking all that nonsense. I was like, "Go, mom." Then when I was like, I cannot believe she said that. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I was not ready for that.
Yeah, some of that. She was serious too.
She don't sell crack. I'm a prostitute, bitch. Wait a minute. Excuse me.
Proud,
loud, and proud.
That ain't what you tell them.
But I'm trying to figure out what happened to the $20. That's all I'm saying. That was the whole purpose of the video. So at this point, now I want to know what happened to the $20.
Where that
I threw a strap on that white woman.
$20.
$20 right here.
She was serious. She was like, then she gave me some plaster.
But if that's the case, then hold on. If she whatever she gave her, she claims she gave her some plaster, right? But if that's what you got for your $20, how you coming over here? You got, hey, if you left here, all sales are final, ma'am.
She said you got something for the 20.
You already know street rules, whether you selling ass or selling drugs. All sales are final. Ain't no refunds when you selling drugs or ass.
Ain't no refunds when it comes to nails. Ain't no refund when it comes to nails neither. So no refunds, no refunds.
Her entitled ass.
All sales are final, ma'am. So go and smoke your little plaster. Because all sales are final.
You gotta feel to call the police after you got some plaster. Do you know how entitled you gotta feel to call them and tell them yourself? Like, you know what? I gave her my $20. She gave me some plaster, and you know the story that the lady told was real. She got the plaster from y'all, gave y'all the $20, went around the corner to smoke it, and found out it was plaster.
Went around the corner to smoke it and found it was plaster, so you know.
And she was on her way back around the corner, like, I'm gonna call the police on these guys.
All sales are final when you sell drugs and ass. Ain't no refunds. Ain't no return policy on drugs and ass.
She wants her money back because all she got was plaster, and she couldn't smoke that.
Hey, you walked away with the product, ma'am.
She tried though. She tried though. Like the fact that you tried though. You
can't be playing in these streets and don't know the street rules.
But you did try to smoke that though.
Yeah, she did.
She was tweaking.
So the fact that you did it, the fact that you did it the way I said, you'd have smoked it up.
She could have gave me nothing. She could have just gave me nothing.
No, I couldn't, because you still walking around looking for it.
I'm telling you, I would have threw a dildo at her ass and been done.
She was so upset.
Since you a prostitute. I'd have threw a condom at her since you a prostitute.
Oh God.
That's what you selling. You should have had plenty of condoms.
She said she can't be giving away her condoms now.
Okay.
She needs
to. But the fact that lady was for real, like, I felt it disrespectful. I ain't selling crack. I'm a prostitute.
She was serious. Oh, what? You wasn't gonna tell her no difference. What you mean? Come around here acting like I'm a drug dealer.
Okay, the nerve.
She did. Listen, she did exactly. Keisha did sound like she was an entrepreneur with that.
I'm out here keeping my juice box wet.
Thank you, Poppy. Thank you, Poppy. That's exactly how she.
Like my juice box on.
I think that's what it was. It was that entrepreneur entitlement. Like, well, hold on, because we do taxes around here. We claim this over here. This is part of the union over here. That's how she sounded. Like it was like for real.
Okay, wait a minute though. Side note, if you are selling poom poom, juice boxes, applesauce, any of that stuff, I don't care what it is you selling, make sure that you report it on your tax return.
And don't do it in front of the kids, please. Can we please not do it in front of the kids?
That was rule number one. Why are the kids even here?
Right. Johns don't need to be at your home, ma'am. Do not bring Johns to your home or dope fiends. They got
don't do none of that stuff where you sleep. Period. Point blank. None of that stuff where you sleep.
Okay.
So we just normalize not doing none of that stuff at all because y'all doing too much. It's a no.
Hey, this is 50 years of single motherism.
We need to form some new habits.
50 years of single motherism. That's what it looked like. So I think it's time to try a new experiment. Let's try 50 years of single fatherism and see how that worked for the kids. because single motherism ain't working.
Crack is whack.
No,
You heard
you know
that.
how bad it'd be. These mothers out here supposed to be nurturing kids and doing what God sent them
They
to
ain't
the
nurturing
and they
their
out here
kids no damn way.
with
They
free
ain't nurturing
time.
their kids no way. They can go have their OnlyFans and don't have to worry about no babysitters. Let them go live their thought life. Because y'all ain't
No.
raising these kids no way. Y'all
No.
too busy trying to live your best life. You got single moms that's running over to Dubai to let somebody defecate on them. Y'all ain't trying to raise these damn kids.
But we just stop doing all of that and just take y'all asses back home and get y'all damn kids? Get them, please. Just go home. All right, everybody, just throw down your condoms, throw down your crack pipes, whatever else it is that you out here doing, your thought pockets. Just throw all that shit down and take your ass home. That's it. That's all. Because I don't got time.
I think it's time to get dad a
kids play with y'all kids because y'all kids out here acting unruly. I don't got time for this shit.
And I do not do unruly kids, but I think it's time to let dads get a chance. Because single moms, 50 years of dating, it ain't working. If 70% of criminality stems from fatherlessness, single motherism ain't working.
Yes, please stop. Y'all stop dropping them kids off at the daycare center going to go thought. Go to work. And then you can get off Section 8 and
They
food.
all at work. They selling juice boxes with their son's blessings.
One is not
with
good
their
enough.
son's blessings.
Only
Not 2 nuts for $19.99.
Yeah, 2 nuts for the price of one is not
That sound like some crack.
It's not okay for you to become in mattresses. It's not okay. Say no. Say no to mattresses. Don't be nobody's mattress.
This is not Banner Mattress. Okay, this is not Serta Sleep Perfect. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Period. Do you want to find respect for yourself? Then stop what you're doing for real.
Better.
Go get out here for real and find a mentor. Find somebody that you know that you see in a good light, that is in a good light, not just that is in a good light, that's doing what's right. You know, there's people. Find a mentor. Some of y'all people, y'all's parents,
and every Tom, Dick, and Harry does not qualify.
Thank you. Please.
But yeah, they just need to start making decisions that are actually in the best interest of their kids, because people ain't doing that.
I know girls that's giving up sex for burgers. Okay. Like this, it's real sad. We call them burger bitches, and yeah,
yes, there's burger bitches and mattresses as well. You know,
it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing here. It's a real. It's really sad.
Or the Popeye hose. My bad, the Popeye hose.
Hold on, I could probably find enough change under the driver's seat of my car to buy me a burger. I am not selling ass for a sandwich.
Say that, Mr. Charles. Now hold on, wait a minute.
He bought me a burger.
Hold on, wait a minute. Shout out to Mr. Charles. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Put that last one up. Say that, Charles. Yes, sir. Yes. I done heard and seen. All in between. Many barbers get pum pum bomba clot for them free haircuts for them babies.
So a $20 haircut, you sell it? Man,
you giving that booty for that haircut for your son? Yeah, because you can't afford it. You too busy trying to get your nails and try to stay fly. And yes, you are going to try to talk to the barber. And the barber going to smash, because guess what? You giving it away anyways, because let me get that pass.
Not you left him at home to hit the club.
And this was going on while abortion was legal. Not that I'm advocating for y'all going out here getting abortions, but we got 63 million, and the ones having, so we done aborted 63 million, and the ones having babies, this is what y'all doing with them? Something is wrong here. Something is really wrong here.
We need to be advocating for parenting classes. That's what we need to be advocating for.
I can give out parenting classes. Y'all see, y'all about to hey.
Hold on. Before we do that, we need to stop parental alienation. That's the first thing we need to do. Is to stop the parental alienation, because I'm so tired of you mamas talking about he left us. No, the hell he didn't. If you were married and you and your husband got a divorce and the judge awarded you the house and the kids and dad had to leave, dad ain't left us. You got awarded the house in a damn divorce. And just because dad left you don't mean dad left them kids. Stop telling your damn kids dad left us, because dad ain't left us. He left your crazy ass.
On everything. But wait. Nobody said that the girls was good looking. Okay. All right. They don't gotta be good looking. If the juice box wet.
Say that. They ain't got to look like nothing. If down there,
especially if the coach is an incel.
And barbers.
In all honesty, that's what I feel like them passport bros are. Y'all were just incels in high school and you wasn't getting none until you got a passport. That's how I look at them passport bros. So y'all keep on going overseas where women are easy.
Say that.
Scooping up third world women like that's some kind of.
It's just cheaper over there. You know how much you could get for $40 overseas?
Like I said, they was incels in high school, and all of a sudden now they got a passport, and you look tempting in another country because they were sucking on rocks last week, and you got $10 in your pocket. But carry on.
Stop playing with me. That same $40 to get you 45 girls.
Carry on. But they bragging about being passport bros. Carry on.
I'm just saying, it ain't hard to catch them out here. It's just sad. It's just
right.
Sad.
But they going over there. A lot of them are going over there getting some of them third country girls that want to live a Western lifestyle. All you doing is perpetuating the Western lifestyle that you seem to be complaining about. So you going to these other countries, bringing these other girls back. You're gonna transfer all your money to them, and they gonna be the next stocks of America. That's all we doing over here. That's all we doing.
Exactly. That's the next
most of them that I see. You can tell that in high school they wasn't shit. You could just tell. So the passport made you. So you decide to go somewhere else where your stock rise because you could rise your stock over here. Carry on.
I be finding so many people like that. It's like, dang. Y'all people are doing nothing over here. Now all of a sudden you think you just everything because you're over there in them countries. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead, do you. But
I'm mad about you traveling. But the people that are bragging about doing it, y'all ain't been traveling, because the people who've been traveling, who always knew that they could go to other countries and get them exotic girls, they ain't bragging about being no passport bro. That's just a part of their lifestyle. The ones bragging about it was incels in high school. You could tell. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. On top of that, there's a lot of wonderful people that already been over there and mess with them people anyway. So guess what? What you taking? What you getting? Not the best of the best, but hey, you do you how you do you. And when you come back scratching and itching and burning and all that, hey, just remember you did you.
That was the contaminated juice boxes right there, the ones that was on recall. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Say that. It'd be so many of them, especially in the third world countries, unfortunately, because people already took advantage of them. People already took advantage of their lifestyle and how they wasn't and how they don't have. So with that being said, yeah, you take your ass on across them waters.
But what they don't realize is most women around the globe want to adopt a Western culture. They want to be the Kim Kardashians. Most women, I don't care what country you go to. If you bring one of them back here, all you're doing is perpetuating this Western environment that you claim to hate so much. That's all y'all doing. That's all I'm saying.
Buying them booties, butts, and what is it? But the boobies, butts, and what they do with their little stick legs?
Yeah. The hips be walking on sticks. That's
they little legs be like they little legs don't never
looking fit. Like two blow pops, looking like two oversized blow pops.
Like I seen the one video where the girl was sitting there, her butt was just going, but her little legs was just they look her little legs. I'm like, and she had everything, but
I saw a video of a stripper who had a ridiculous booty. The legs literally looked like the combs, the teeth in a comb. They was that little, but the booty was gigantuous. I'm like, you don't know how stupid you look.
And when she doing that booty shake with it, she was doing the booty shake with it, wasn't she? I could have sworn that it was going to deflate when she was bouncing. I'm like, oh yeah, her butt about to deflate on them little sticks. It's gonna be.
Why you have to make the noise?
Not a Bug's Life. Not a Bug's Life body. You right.
All I heard was air going out of a tire.
No, somebody said the BBL stand for a Bug Life body. You right, because they look like ants.
The BBL
they look like ants. Disproportioned as hell.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Yeah. So women, y'all really need to cut it out. I don't know how we got to a place where we don't it's got to be nothing but self-hate, because there can be things about me that I want to change, but I take accountability and start making those changes. When I wanted to lose weight, I took accountability to push back away from the table, stop consuming all those carbs and sugar, and got my ass on the track and at the gym. I didn't decide to go get a BBL. So just like you remember when the came out, when they were doing the stomach stapling, I forgot what that shit is called. I knew so many girls that went and got their stomach stapled. So, but because you didn't change this up here, you went right back to overstuffing your stomach. So your stomach expands. The more you eat, the more it takes for your body to realize it's full. So as you start loading up these plates and you feel like you can't leave nothing on the plate, that's what happens. So even when you get your stomach stapled, you may start off on the first day, can only eat a cracker and a peanut. But as you start saying, I'm gonna eat 2 crackers a day, then tomorrow you eating 3 crackers, next week you eating 4. All you're doing is expanding your stomach. So if you don't change what's up here, I don't care what kind of procedures you have, ma'am, you ain't being accountable. So there's nothing wrong with wanting to change aspects of you, but take accountability and actually change aspects of you. Don't be sitting over here looking for fast, quick fixes and shit. Because in BBLs, a lot of y'all is up here looking like idiots. And I cannot wait to see what y'all look like at 60. Because if a BBL is nothing more than a transfer of fat, y'all got 50 pounds of fat sitting on your backside. What they gonna look like when you're 72 years old?
Gravity gonna take effect.
Listen, if that requires maintenance, okay? The type of maintenance that these girls that use they income tax checks to go over there and get these BBLs don't have. All right, they're not getting ready to continue to do the maintenance that they need in order to be able to make it happen for themselves. So if you're not gonna eat right, exercise, work out, diet, do all the things you need to do in order to keep it that way naturally, and you go over there and pay to get it done, about 5 years from now, what's gonna happen when you need that touch up? Okay, because you
ain't gonna be able to afford it.
Back up. So you
the
need
income tax refunds is gonna be dropping over the next couple years. So y'all ain't gonna get that COVID income tax check that y'all been getting. All that's about to cease. All them income taxes is about to start coming down. Y'all about to find out what all that free COVID money costs y'all.
They're gonna
so
be
you're gonna be able to afford it later.
Side asses, not fat asses. It's gonna be side asses, because as you sit, the shit goes to your side. That's a normal body anyways. So you got to, honestly, which I never understood, the women with these new BBLs, but yet you got a customer service job, like for real, like bitch, you sitting down all day, every day. You're not doing nothing to that motherfucking body besides sitting on your ass. Don't you know you got to rub and circulate? It's like a newborn baby. You know how to, when you get a newborn baby, you got to formulate the head. Make sure the little baby got the good
that blood circulate. But that's just like the women. That's just like the cashiers that work at Family Dollar. Baby, why you got $300 weave in your hair? You was ringing up dollar groceries at Family Dollar. Why are you in here looking like Nicki Minaj? For what?
Spending
you work at Family Dollar.
Spending
with
the
the
whole
long ass eyelashes. Your eyes getting eye infections and stuff with them long ass eyelashes and shit. No, baby.
But why does anybody working at Family Dollar need a $300 hairdo? You literally at Family Dollar up there looking like Nicki Minaj. It's bananas.
You don't need a $300 hairdo at all if you own Section 8 and you ain't handling your business and doing what you're supposed to be doing when it comes to your money, because we trying to get out of those situations, okay?
You better say it, Roxy.
That's like $300. You even take that other $200 and invest it in yourself and in your family's future. Like, get it together. We got to change our mindset.
Or buy some products that work for your hair and wear your natural hair. Even if you want to go get a perm, you don't always have to. Okay. All you women got all upset about the whole Will Smith debacle. Telling, she got alopecia. First of all, a lot of y'all gonna have alopecia because y'all keep pulling y'all hair at your follicles. So a lot of y'all gonna have alopecia in the future. But y'all think wearing all this weave all down your back, y'all think all this shit cool. And all y'all gonna be running around with alopecia in the next 5 years. Because half of y'all ain't got no edges now.
A lot of y'all's ain't got no edges because y'all so busy wanting to keep pulling and pulling and pulling, and I got to get it all slick, and then y'all tattooing or fake tattooing them edges on your forehead because you done got them fake tattoos of edges that you printing on your face now. Putting a little
Poppy. Poppy, we ain't finna act like some of the bodies do look good.
I'm so
Okay,
down
for
with
instance,
him.
we
I'm
all
so
know,
down with
we
him.
all know,
I'm
we
so
all
down
know
with
that Kim Kardashian done had work. For the most part, Kim Kardashian is pretty proportioned. Her body does not look bad, even though it's fake. The problem is, you got all these hood chicks that's out here trying to get these BBLs, and y'all ain't got Kim Kardashian money, nor Kim Kardashian is doctor. So your BBL don't look like her BBL. So half of y'all is out here running around with these stupid ass balloons on your backside and ain't got nothing but some damn toothpick legs. And half of y'all look stupid as shit. Everybody body don't look good. It's a lot of women out there who have BBLs. Their bodies look amazing. All of y'all don't look amazing.
I don't know about you cutting my boobie though, because my thing is, don't you got to cut the nip? Like nip is sensitive. You want all the sensitivity that you can get. I don't know about you cutting and slipping my nip and moving it around and washing it and formulating it and making it smaller or making it bigger. Listen, leave my shit alone. Back up. I don't know. I've just been the president of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. So with that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go with that one.
Like nipping and snipping and clipping and tearing off the skin and pulling the foot. Wait.
Everything but diet and exercising. But I'll leave it at that.
Right.
I mean, it's some food you can eat. Google that. The fuck?
Google that part.
That'll increase your bust and your guts. Google it.
I love y'all.
Listen.
It's been a long Sunday. Happy Labor Day. Enjoy
happy Labor Day to everybody.
For sure.
Don't do not near nothing. You tell them, hey, wait a minute, motherfucker, it's Labor Day. Labor Day. That's what you tell them. So y'all enjoy that day. And I love y'all. Stay black and proud. Beautiful and proud. Wonderful and proud, or however you want to call it. Whatever.
Y'all make sure y'all come back and check us out, okay, on Thursday, 9:15 Eastern time. Y'all like, share, and subscribe to us at Melanated and Candid. And y'all can catch us on TikTok, Facebook, right here on YouTube. And if you want to support us, then you definitely can support us via our Cash App at Melanated and Candid. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Labor Day weekend, and we'll catch y'all on Thursday. I love Vegas, y'all. Y'all keep talking about Vegas. Y'all make
right. I was asking who's going live next.
Right. Toodles. Love y'all. I'm hungry.
Wait a minute, because we do got a whole bunch of people that's in the audience that
he said this is a girl show now.
Yeah, a lot of them got channels. Poppy Blanco, Gail at Night. We got World Class in here. I don't know how many others I see that got channels. But yeah, who else going live tonight?
Yeah, don't forget to
it's a block party in Vegas.
Let me know, World Class. If you go live, I'll be there.
I'm gonna get the subscribe. I'm gonna get the alert. So
yeah, whoever go live, I'll get the alert. I'll come harass y'all.
I'll get y'all.
Love y'all
and everything.
Bye.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all coming out.
I'm hungry.